sleep with me. Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it, clip it. Hey, how we doing? Welcome, everybody. You're muted. Nope. I've got all the stuff up. I don't have anything muted. I can't hear you at all.
You still can't?
Now I can.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that switch is getting loose or what.
No, I did it through Discord this time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, like you touched the back of your headset like you futzed with the switch.
I know. I touched it, but it wasn't muted. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's in the Discord one.
Oh, well, no, either way.
It's got a delay. I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me now?
Oh, God, no wonder why. I'm like, why can't I move this? Because I didn't pull my keyboard down into reachable distance when I'm doing the show. People are always like, oh, you gotta move the keyboard, huh? Because you're whacking it. And it's like, nah, that's not really what's happening. Actually, you know what? I bet the stupid part is I bet if I get rid of that. I have got to find a way to set it to stop telling me about the whole, like, we're truncating names because you're streaming right now. Like, no shit, Discord. Believe me, I know that. It's not like this is an act, like, that's the thing I don't understand about fucking Spanktravision fucking videos that people have had. That's why I like with the exception of let's say a Coke and Sneed that someone might have done before theirs. The one that the one that Phil, what's his name, the other guy, his name escaped me at the minute. Anyways, fucking Saint Caesar will probably scream it. But anyhow, yeah, fucking DSP. There we go. Found it. Ha. Anyhow, but sorry, I didn't mean to do that like I was laughing at you. Normally people are over here for me on the camera thing, so I look over here like I'm talking to them. This time I did that like I'm like, deal with it, like I'm a dick. I got a lot of energy today, can you tell?
I hadn't noticed.
Woo! We're excited. People like, oh, Johnny's doing blow. No, he's not. This
I don't think I could handle you on blow.
These noses, these nostrils are too small to snort like substances. Like they get claw. Like I was born with a sinus reaction to the seasons. I'm not even kidding. Like in the winter and stuff, my nose closes up more. And so now as an adult, that's almost a little worse. So yeah, I can't do blow or any sort of other snorted substance because it's like we're blocked up already. Like I can't afford to try and put stuff through there. Now I can put this over here because that's officially empty and it won't drip everywhere. But it will stick to my thumb like a dick. Anyhow, wallet. I had to do shopping before prepping the show, so like I've got got like I ate a yogurt right before we started, so my desk is a mess. I hate this. The yogurt, by the way, for
It's
update
yogurt.
update on Johnny's ability to poop. The yogurt's doing the trick. The Activia activity is
Yay.
working. Jamie Lee Curtis was right.
I disagree with her a lot of her stances politically,
I don't even know
but
what they
she
are, nor
was
do I
correct.
care. But she's right
Yeah,
about the
no, I
yogurt.
am.
Have a healthy poop.
She's so right. So right about the yogurt. Yeah. I love my Activia. If I weren't such a klutz, I probably would do the little Activia dance every time I ate.
Hello, MSO. AP, just haven't tried hard enough yet. Tried hard enough for what? Also, hello everyone on the Rumble chat. I've got to get all the chat windows up so I can catch chats that I missed because they passed on time and stuff, because I'm always catching up with the chat. That's why I like how I do it with other people. Like having the chat on the screen, I love. But especially when chats on the screen and then things like that start moving too fast, I like having the 3 independent chats up. But we need to go over to create a dashboard. And then there, we got to see what we pulled in on here yesterday. Oh, we got to start off with some great news for some people. So there we go there. That slaps us right into 5 from Twitch yesterday and $5 from Mr. Q on the PayPal before the show. So we are $10. We're down to 55 for tomorrow's goal, June 5th. We're down $10 already. So it's down to 55. Thank you so much. And let's get that over there. We have that going, and let's get that. So we have Rusty Grammar and Insane Caesar over in the Twitch chat. Good afternoon. Pop out the chat. Boom. All right, there we go.
I'm pretty sure everyone has a butthole atomic ray. I'm pretty sure. Oh gosh, why? There's nowhere even you can go. There's nowhere to go.
It's because you leaned forward. If you'd sit up when they try to do this, they'd be like, no. And they'd fall off. You are being bitched out by your cat right now. Your cat is just like, no. I don't care if you're doing something. I don't care if it's overall for my benefit if I make money. You're my human, and now suck it, bitch. You are being turned into furniture by your cat.
Off the table. I am.
That sadly ended too quickly. I could have stood to have watched that take up more time.
The way she's been this morning, she will do it again for sure. She can't get enough of me this morning. I don't know why.
AP. AP explaining what he meant by you just aren't trying hard enough. He said snorting the Peruvian marching powder. You haven't tried hard enough yet. I'll be honest, I've never tried. Like this is where I smoke weed and people are like, "Oh, you're a druggie, you're a junkie." I'm like, "I don't know, not really. Not when I talk to other people. I haven't messed around with abusing prescriptions let's not abusing prescriptions, but let's just say in some of my darker moments I may have misused a prescription with the intention. And the point is I don't take certain drugs anymore, like certain painkillers. But again, it wasn't like an addiction thing. But yeah, it was more of a one-off incident. Anyhow, I don't do anything else. I've not done anything. Like I smoked cigarettes. I drank before it was legal. I am incredibly remarkably
you're a
lame.
bad boy.
I'm lame as shit. I am nope. I am like my picture suggests, I am a square. I was trying to resize it, not fly like Batman, because I realized I looked like a little tiny child compared to you. And then so this entire show with me being like, Mom, I have a story and it sucks, Mom. And it's just not
weird.
It's not weird. I've also realized that my hairline is uneven and it bothers the shit out of me now. Like, yeah, this end comes down right here. This end is up. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with it.
So take your headphones off and just go like this.
That doesn't fix it. On. The problem, like that maybe leveled it out just a touch, but let me tell you over here, It's the problem is the hair here is up higher, like in the baseline, like the roots.
Yeah. Yeah.
We can't fix
I
that,
getcha.
okay?
No.
Unless
No,
we
you
pull like
can't.
a Donald Trump
Unless
comb
you
over.
pull it
Yeah, no,
forward.
not doing that. I don't do that. The hair goes up. My dick doesn't, so the hair might as well.
Yeah, something's gotta.
That's why I was telling Aaron, and he didn't appreciate this joke or the truth
Huh?
behind it. But I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's why the internet rumors I got a big dick or something about like that." And he's like, "Oh yeah, so the rumor in the internet's you got a big dick. That's nice." I'm like, "Yeah, but it doesn't work though. Playing pool with a rope." And just doesn't appreciate the playing pool with a rope analogy.
No,
Sucks.
he doesn't.
The point is, I
Oh,
still
you
sink
silly
my
guy.
balls. It just takes more effort. Oh, we're having fun. We just got the show started, so we do it all. I shouldn't say we. I do it all for that laugh. That laugh is 99% of it now. Like that's why I love having you on the show. That's why I love that it's in your intro. Just your lovely little. Again, it's like an adult giggle. That's why I guess the term chortle, I guess, is the best I can think of. But it's just like, oh, it's just so fun. All right, so there we go there. And when I click this, I bet there's going to be audio overlap because I'm a dick. And when I called it, ha, suck it. All right, so there we go there. Pop out this chat.
I can't do
Boom.
anything about the smoke, MSO. I'm sorry. If ever we could start doing preventative fire stuff.
Yeah,
year-round,
answer
then
for your
smoke wouldn't be so
countrymen and
bad.
their need to set their country on fire and us being downwind. Fucking
Right?
damn.
It's all our fault. We're sorry.
I literally closed.
Depending on where you are, it's not even
that's
our fire. Like it wouldn't even be BC's fire. So
Oh,
if
whatever.
you're over on the East Coast, that's their fault.
If
over
it's
there.
if it's a part of Canada, then it's on you too. All right. So you better pray that shit starts burning in Alaska, and then you can blame us.
Well, actually,
Spoiler alert: all we got is dirt up there.
Fort Nelson,
What?
Fort Nelson is burning, and so the Alaskan highway is closed at the moment.
Yeah, the highway, but is Alaska burning?
Yeah. Alaska itself is not burning as
See,
yet.
ha! So
Fort
it's not
Nelson is
America;
BC.
it's Canada. It's all your fault. Until it crosses that state line. Saint Caesar Cripple Canuck
I'll let you
was in a game. I heard my name being mentioned. DSP was horribly begging again yesterday. I could give a shit what DSP's doing. The point that I was trying to make, I don't know if I ever finished it actually because I got like weirdly sidetracked. The point that I was trying to make about DSP was just the whole getting the, oh yeah, now I remember where it was from. Because I was talking about Discord and the whole notifying me that I'm streaming thing. I'm like, you don't need to notify me.
Right.
It's not easy to stream. Like, it's easy to do. You have to have equipment and a certain level of technological skill, but not like a level that isn't easy to learn. Like, it's very easy to learn, very easy to do. But the point is, setting it up takes a deliberate amount of effort to wit any program being like, hey, we did this because, you're streaming. And it's like, yeah, no shit, I'm streaming. Like, I fucking get it. Like, we know. We're aware. I don't need a notification every time. I had to do a lot of work to click the button. And that's the whole, like, oops, I left the camera on while I was spanking it at my computer. One, why would you?
Yeah.
I view watching porn off of your streaming computer like shitting where you eat.
Right?
Just those two things should these two things don't go together. All right? It doesn't matter. It's like let's say it's like brioche bread, Brioche bread is bread, but it's not like it's made for every sandwich. All right? Sometimes it's just too sweet. All right? Sometimes you need a sourdough. But the point is or just a good old yeasty loaf. Anyways, the point is that DSP and all of those others with the accident, like, it's not an accident. You can't accidentally. You have to have a level of intent. It's not like, oh, I bumped a button and I didn't realize the camera was on. Like, no, fuck off. It's not that simple. Camera covers save you. Just saying, I know, AP. I know. I love camera covers. Camera covers. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I need to get myself one of them.
Yeah. It's a piece of plastic. They came with the.
Yeah, I was thinking like oh, yours came with yours?
Yeah, it came with the camera. All of
Oh,
mine
mine
have
didn't.
come with the camera. The only camera I've ever used for any sort of
post it.
streaming or video work that did not come with a cover, but we made
Giggity.
a variety of makeshift covers or whatever. Yeah, was my 360 and my Xbox One. Like they had the Kinect. I don't know if they still do. They're the Kinect system where it was a camera so you could do motion tracking. I remember it was like really cool. Like games are getting to the point where you could do motion stuff, and it's like, right. I don't stand so well. Like I'll admit, I this was back when I was doing better. I did play Fruit Ninja to the detriment of maybe an armchair or two. Like fucking up, he fell over going for the watermelon. Thank God there was a pillow there. All right. Don't worry, he'll get back up.
I have no idea what game. I've never heard of that game.
You've never heard of Fruit Ninja?
Nope.
Dude, you could play it on your phone. You could play it on your tablet. You could probably still play it. Fruit Ninja was literally a game where they had fruit falling on the screen, and you'd swipe at it, and you'd cut the fruit in half. And there were different little things going on. Bricks Gaming going Power Glove. No. Power Glove back in the day didn't involve any sort of motion. The whole thing with the Power Glove is you had the stuff on your hand. It's not like you could move your hand and it affected the game.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Kinect was the best part about the Xbox Kinect was that it was like motion tracking to let you play in the game, like in more of immersion. Unfortunately, the technology had some weird problem reading people of darker skin pigments, so they inadvertently made the most racist accessory for a game console ever, because it couldn't see black people. It had this weird... Uh-oh. Did you disappear on us? What's going on? Yep, you did. Nope, and now we're back. And now we're back. Hey, how you doing? Did you bump a button? What happened?
I did no. I touched nothing, and just suddenly it was gone.
Because I weirded the fuck out because I slapped my computer chair's arm, and you were gone, and I went.
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
assumed
did
you
I
hit
do?
Something.
No, but I
assumed...
can't.
Well, then how?
Well, I mean, not can't. If I had kicked you out, it would have said you've been removed from the stream or something like that.
Right.
Like.
I don't like that my computer does stuff like that just for no reason.
Who is it? Ryobi?
Literally,
Ryobi,
I was looking at you and talking.
Ryobi loved it, just saying LOL, awesome. Power Glove from the Wix movie. The fuck is Wix movie? I don't know. Anyhow, but yeah, no, so the Kinect could not see, or maybe that's the part he was going LOL awesome. The Kinect had this weird kind of like thermal tracking styled thing, and you could switch it over when you were setting it up and stuff to see how the Kinect sees stuff, right? Well, for whatever reason, again, it couldn't see black people. It could barely see black people. So black people had a hard time using the Kinect features because it couldn't register their movement. The Wizard says, Oyster Rock, I still don't know what that is. With Fred Savage, I still don't know what that is. Mr. Q has a weird habit of mentioning stuff that's like really old that I don't know what it is.
You don't know the Wizard?
Well,
Wizard?
I know the Grand Wizard.
Really?
I know of his existence anyway. I've never met the guy, but I heard he's horribly racist. But it's the Wiz, man. All right, there's your screen. And we're on Discord.
Yeah, 'cause now I get all...
It's not locked.
It's combobulated again.
All right, let's do this. And I just realized you're just I have you overframed on the right and left because all of this stuff is fluid. Giggity. So we'll just we'll shave it down to touch there, so that way we can have you in there, and then we can just hello. Why don't you move a little closer? I'm a horrible person. Aw. Okay, so let's I love that I say I'm a horrible person and I go into Snuggly, like if anybody's a fan of yours and like, yeah, so stay away from her. She's teaching you pure evil, cripple. And evil's a stretch. Cripple is absolutely accurate. Anyways, so Sounds like a. Let me get all of my, because I have my grinder in 2 pieces. Like, let me get all of my weed
Yeah.
paraphernalia out of the way. Oh, fun story. So I went out today, and I'll share this with the audience while I do this. I don't see the signs, but I do take like notes from things, and I think it might be time to start and hold on to your balls, kind of slowing it down on the weed usage. He said as he got ready to light up his pipe.
No way.
Because I got an ember burn in my pants, and I didn't even know it, and it was the smell that alerted me that there. And I looked down, and so like I like these pants. Thank you, voice crack. I like these pants. I like these pants. They're good pants. They're nice pants. And other than the little
Best
burn,
pants, they're huge.
the bestest pants. They're the hugest pants. I look at these pants and like they're huge. But anyways, so yeah. Other than the little tiny like burn in close to a groin region area, like it's like they're fine. But now I'd be like, oh, I wouldn't want to necessarily like wear them out, like out if I'm going out kind of thing. Like if I'm going to Walmart, like I'm like fuck, they're Walmart pants. What?
What color were they?
The pants are black.
They are black. Okay. So just make sure that before you go out, you do the best you can do about standing up straight, and you Sharpie pen on your leg right in the hole, and then you sit down, and then so your jeans are going to move a bit, and then you Sharpie pen through the hole where it sits now that you're sitting, and then you'll be fine. No one will even know.
Mrs. Canadian.
I didn't learn how to. I didn't learn how to sew. They took me out of the living skills courses and put me in the learning assistance class. Didn't help me much. But now I hem jeans with duct tape, and I fix holes by using different colored pens to color my skin underneath them.
Look, I was gonna say using the pants in their current form is like white trash. I want to say congratulations for before I could even get that out, before I could even utter what I thought like the low bar was. Is like, no, I feel it's like kind of white trashy to continue to wear the pants. Like you stepped it up a notch of like, don't fix the problem, but just make sure nobody notices.
Right.
Like holy
How
Jesus.
do you fix that problem?
Shit always happened. The cloth you like the worst is Brick's Game. I think the clothes you like the worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I did. That's my favorite part. What did Lab Glass done pooping?
Did you wipe properly?
Duct tape on the inside and coloring the duct tape. I have a like if it was that big a deal, like it's a tiny little burn. If it was that big a deal, I'd just get like a little patch and put it in there and just like stitch it in and we're done. They make iron-on patches that you can get for jeans and things, so I could do that. There's a variety of ways we could go there, but I don't think it's that big a deal overall. But like I said, I just kind of figured like we'll eventually get another pair of pants, and these are just kind of more of like I'm fucking around at home, or like I said, oh no, I have to go to Walmart to do some shopping quick. Because like nobody's gonna be, I'm gonna be rolling around in my wheelchair. Nobody's gonna be looking at my junk. But I mean, like I'm not gonna wear these if I do a stage thing. Like I'll be doing July 26th. I'll be doing the whole comedy thing. Like I wouldn't wear them out on a date, like that kind of thing. And I love how I was gonna suggest that to do so would be kind of white trashy. And before I could get there, you're like, no, dude, it's cool. Nobody will know. Do you have a Sharpie marker?
I thought you'd like that.
Oysters Rockefeller asking, is Digger from Nova Scotia? Would you like to answer that, Digger?
No, I'm from BC. I've never, ever been to Nova Scotia, but I'd love to visit someday.
Yeah, I have no idea if that's offensive to assume that, so I figured I'd let him ask it and you answer, because I didn't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, no offense. Nova Scotia.
Oh, I really gotta switch this, by the way. There we go. Oh, dear Lord, no.
Ooh, no.
I wanted that. I wanted that because
okay.
Yeah, I wanted this one because the news one, especially when you're there, like the way that the news thing is set up, it looks like it's like a targeting reticle off of like a fucking jet fighter or something. And just it's
Right.
weird. There's no more pants at the pants store, says Roy Sombrero.
Damn it.
Brian decides, did you just assume my providence? Dude, do you know how rude it is? I identify as a British Columbian.
No, I get what Oysters Rockefeller is talking about. The Trailer Park Boys are from Nova Scotia. Somewhere around in there. Either which way, yeah, the pants marker thing, that's totally the sort of thing Ricky would do. Yeah.
Fucking a Totoso. Oh, man.
Yep.
Trailer Park Boys
I
are
know
from there.
Folsom
Yep.
Holes. I'm sorry.
So we've got those up. I've got the multi-stream chat up. My mic is up too high. That's why it's hot. There we go. Fixed it. I'm awesome. All right.
Okay. Wild is saying you need to get some banana phone boxers for the event.
Jesus Christ, no. That's, you know what? I'll laugh my balls off if, and fuck that. I will put it on my phone. I'll put that sound like that on my phone, and people can throw me $5 at any point that I'm doing anything on the show, and I will just hit the button and ring, 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 banana phone, ba-doo-doo-doo. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'll be like, hey, everybody, hey, it's a comedy show. We're all fucked up. This is going to be fun. None of us are going to remember a single thing we said. And then just ring, 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 banana phone. I'm fucking goddamn it. And I'll just put a little. I'll just.
Ring, 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 ring.
There you go. Thank you.
See, that's how it'll work. I'll just put a little.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
So that's what we'll do. We'll put a little cup thing, and then we'll have it right there. People can throw in money, and like like fucking. I'll put it like fucking $5. Well, actually, no, that's like a little 30-second, like $1. Anything over $1, and it's banana phone, because I'm not out to like milk people for money. But I won't do it for free. I'm an artist or a whore. One of the two. I think the same thing.
Both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because being a whore is sexy. It's art. Art is sexy. Sexy art. Oh my God. Like liquid sex. Season 13 coming. Ooh, lucky season 13. Somebody get a towel.
I saw that. I hadn't heard that there's a season 13. Talking about Trailer Park Boys.
Okay.
I'm assuming. And yeah, I hadn't heard there would be a new season. And if there is, that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah. See, you even use the emotes and sound drops, but you haven't really watched the show, have you?
No, I haven't really watched the show.
I know. You're really missing out. You don't know about the shithawks.
I don't know that I want to know about the shithawks.
Yes, you do. Everyone should know about the shithawks. See? Yay! Thank you, Lavi.
We're now close to launching a hype train over on Twitch, which is hilarious because Twitch is our slowest platform at this point. But yeah, we have about 3 minutes left. If one more person other than who's throws in 100 bits or a sub or a super sticker of 100 bits or more, it'll launch a hype train. All of the stuff that's currently gone in will count towards it. All of the money on Twitch just gets kicked into the goal the next day. So that's how we timed it with everything else to get up to 10 off.
Ryobi knows. Shithawks are real, Randy. Shithawks are real.
Listen, Randy. Shit winds are changing.
Shit winds are changing. That's right.
So you guys are laughing about all this. I have no idea. I've paid attention to a little bit. I'll be honest. The thing that taught me about Trailer Park Boys was, God damn it.
that was so smelly.
Hey, look, you got a Canadian on your face. Oh, hey, look.
So now it's like 5 minutes for this hype train to launch because the same two people are going nuts. So if someone else throws in on this, if someone just like splashes the pot with 100 bits or a gifted sub, it suddenly kicks in and we'll be like, through level 1 or whatever. But that's because this train is being fucking like linebacker pushed by two people. So regardless of whether or not, thank you guys for the stickers and the fun. And again, if you want to have some fun on Twitch, now's the best time. If you've ever needed a reason to convince you to spend some money on a sticker, why not now? A bunch of them are aimable. I started out fighting that trend and like picking which ones we could aim, and now I don't even.
Here comes a train, a busy
Thank
little
you,
train,
Robbie.
rushing up and down on the daisy line.
That's what you're saying, right?
Daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes a train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wahey!
Ready?
Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes a train!
We've
Cheer
been.
100.
Thank
Last
you.
time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Get the trains
the,
on time and
El
blitzkrieg this
Chamuco.
train.
I have.
Sorry.
I didn't announce this. I was about to before the train started. because we do so much celebrating already with the little not penis pipe, as I shall start calling it.
Penis
We've
pipe,
decided
yes.
to do hype trains with the doctor because he is a show prop. We have to use him so much, otherwise it's no longer a tax write-off.
Yeah.
So I've been in danger of that. So we've switched to that. Plus, then it makes the hype trains a little more enticing, something to do, something fun. I hate
46
myself.
effing months of dating. I love it.
All right, let's go to. Where's that? All right.
Ooh.
There's a new. There's a new one. We're not dating Lab Glass, you weirdo. Lab Glass, thank you very much for supporting the show. We again with the hype train and everything else, 81% of the way through level 1. Thank you Ryobi Powered Vibe for the 100 bits. Thank you who was the other person? It's Ryo and Fettuccine El Poo for all the other stickers and the contributions there. Cowbell going out for our buddy Lab Glass. Cowbell Bell yeah.
Oh.
Who are we brushing? Her or me? Well, now it. Well, no, you would have to
Oh,
go.
I
To
always do that wrong. There you go. Oh, I see. Wow.
your old fire crotch over here.
Guess what?
I'm
What?
I
yeah.
got fever,
Jesus,
and the only prescription
You know.
is more cowbell.
that's 2 more
Really?
gifted subs from Lab Glass. Thank you very, very much, Lab Glass. Hype Train
Thank you,
level
Lab Glass.
2, 55%. I haven't even done one burn off the doctor.
The Muffin Man.
Oh dear Lord! All right, so let's go ahead and roll cowbell for those 2 gifted subs from Lab Glass. Thank you very much. Cowbell coming in. Bell yeah. I feel like some sort of weird sheep effing version of the fucking Kool-Aid Man when I do that. Bell yeah. Like just no. All right. So here we go. Controlled burn number 1 with the doctor for the hype train at level 1. Now at level 2.
Nice.
The using the doctor for the hype train levels independently should show that I don't think these hype train levels are going to go very high, so we'll be fine. But it's early. It's early games, early birds,
Nope.
early days.
Nice. Subaru Duck. Nice.
I'm glad you're enjoying this. You're like, I'm looking at you right now, and you're just like, oh, this is fun. They're torturing my boyfriend. This is fun. Yeah, great. I'm glad.
Yep.
Fucking
Good times.
Little Miss Masochist.
All
over
is
here.
well
All right,
with the world.
let's
Well,
what?
I just had fire crotch, so to be fair, and I also just had a hairbrush, which means they think I'm that.
Yeah,
kinda
and now I
hairy
just
down
got
there.
I got fucking hippo faced.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh dear Lord.
Rusty, I'm not sure how they're going to do the Trailer Park Boys without Leahy either. The animated series was wonderful because they could literally use him, his clips, and it was really great. But I don't know how they're going to do it without him.
I assume
know
he
who
passed
will
away or
replace.
what?
Yeah, the actor that plays Leahy passed away.
Which one's Leahy? I don't know.
Leahy is the drunk park supervisor, trailer park supervisor.
Okay, so it's not.
Oh no.
It's not Bubbles or whatever his name is.
No, it's none of the three boys.
All right. Well,
No.
all right. Let's go on this first controlled
Casey
burn
Jefferson.
because it's 77% of the way through level 2, and you guys are dicks. All right. Let's again. Fuck. All right. Make stupid decisions. All right. Let's do this.
He abused us terribly yesterday. He needs you to discipline him. I see. Aw. That is cute. That thing grew on me like nobody's business. It weirded me right out at first. I'm okay with it now.
Jeff the Shark.
Yeah. Really bothered me at first.
I always thought Jeff the Shark was cute. I love Jeff the Shark predominantly because my daughter does. Oh, dear Lord. King Kong Dog Digger blink twice if Johnny's balls were on a webcam date. That's so personal. Why would you ask that? Why would you want to know that? Thank you for the Nugget Army sticker and the 10 bits.
Nice.
See, now they're just doing this to be mean. I still have a second one to do out of here, and they're fucking prepping up. You guys are dicks. I'm going to load the first hour stories all the way up so we have them all ready to do because I'm probably going to die. See what I mean? Our first hour stories that we have are about Alabama Democrat running for office, even though there's a family history that includes multiple murders.
Right.
Do you need me to take you off the screen?
No. I'm allowed to do this. It's well, I don't. Yeah. It's the whole
right,
torching
step inside.
aspect looks weird.
Right.
This
well,
is fine.
that's why I use.
Yeah.
That's why I just do the flower thing. You don't gotta get crazy.
That's why you use the penis pipe instead.
Oh,
I gotcha.
You fucking cocksucker. That is not a penis pipe.
Well, yes, I am. Doesn't mean any different. It's still a penis pipe.
No, it is not. Level 3 peeps. Well done, kind folk. Yeah, we are level 3, 0%. Thank you.
Thanks, kids.
I don't know how I'm going to do 2 more burns.
King Kong Dong. Ha! Johnny's dating a cocksucker.
That's one of the reasons I am, honestly. Chelsea Clinton is running for office, ? Says AP. I don't know where I got the idea of that one. Oh, the multiple murders thing.
No, the
no. This is a dude. But I did, well, to be fair, I did say Democrat who's overcome family history. But like that's not that they wouldn't put that in a headline. I appreciate the joke, but
it fits, AP. It really does fit.
Digger, he abused us terribly yesterday. He needs you to discipline him. How did I abuse you guys? I didn't abuse anybody.
I was listening. I was filthy, so I really didn't chat, but I was listening. I don't know that it's a horrible. I don't know that he was horrible. He got some decent ranting off his chest. That's good.
Yeah. That's what I use this for. It's like therapy. I just come out here and I talk out my ass and I yell and I scream about stupid shit that I'm probably wrong about. And then we call it a day. And then I go out into the world and I'm just the nicest dude and I'm like, hey, how can I help you or whatever? Or I just keep to myself and I roll around. Although I will say I wasn't the nicest dude today when I was on my way checking out. I was looking for a vending machine to find this soda that I bought. And spoiler alert, I have single bottle of soda money. Ooh. Anyways, so I was looking for a soda that I wanted to drink. I got one. I turned around and the line I was going to use was full. And I just I didn't mean to do this, but I went, oh, fuck. And I rolled around and I went to the self-checkout. And this old lady that got in line behind the guy that I was originally going to get in line behind looked at me and
Yeah.
said, "You wanted to take," like she was gonna let me cut in line, and I just
Aw.
rolled off and I didn't acknowledge it. So I feel bad because I should have been like,
Aw.
"No, I'm fine, thank
Should
you."
have said thanks. Yeah.
Right, I'm a
Excellent.
dick, but I rolled
Damn
over
it,
to
you're a
this.
dick.
Hey, but I rolled over to the self checkout and I checked myself out. It turns out I'm hot as fuck. No, but I checked myself out in the self checkout and then I just rolled on out of there. You know, a lot of places are cutting back on the self checkouts because they are apparently rampant with theft. I can understand how. Like, not a single person like double checked me or my receipt. I could have just pretended to scan items, and all you need to do to keep that barcode from going off is keep your thumb over the UPC. It's just whoop whoop. And here's what you do. You scan a bunch and then you don't scan one. And this is where I came up with the idea. On my way out the door after I paid, because I'm a really smart thief, I went, you know, that all that time I spent trying to scan the fucking thing, the cheese, because the UPC was crooked. I spent so much time trying to get that to fucking scan. You know what I could have done? Because nobody would have known. I could have just went lip and then just thrown it in the bag. And I could have walked out with my $1.54 cheese. And they'd be none the wiser.
$1.54 cheese. Holy shit, that's cheap.
Right?
How many grams?
It's like 12 slices. Again,
But
everything sounds cheap here because your money is like not worth as much as ours.
Not only is our money worth less than yours, your stuff is literally cheaper than our stuff. You charge less for things.
Cool.
Just about everything.
America.
Cigarettes.
Fuck yeah.
Booze, and like land, houses, milk, cheese, everything. That used to be our family. What are we going to do this weekend? Oh, we're going to hop in the car and we're going to go down to Birch Bay and we're going to spend the night in Birch Bay so that we can buy the cheap cheese and milk. And also, you guys have the world's best chocolate milk. I don't know what you do to your chocolate milk.
It's the cows.
But it's phenomenal.
We get it from black cows. It's the slavery.
It must be.
The slavery,
I have
ironically,
never seen...
the slavery like sweetens the milk. There's something about making cows pick cotton that somehow sweetens the milk.
I've never seen a whole black cows here in BC. They're mostly white with black spots. So that could very well be why it's not as good because we're not using whole black cow milk. That could be it.
All right.
I like Bowls Deep.
Yeah, dude, I love Bowls Deep.
$1.54, so you can eat that good cheese.
Oh, dude, it's not good cheese. It's like, dude, I told you, I frugally shop. I'm like, I don't mean to brag, guys, but somebody's gonna be enjoying cotto salami and bologna because hey, guess who could afford lunch meat finally?
Hey, the fact that the fact that your salami has a name means it's fancier than anything I could afford.
No, cotto salami is the style of salami.
Oh, I know. I'm being a smartass.
Oh. Well, my bologna has a first name.
Yeah. Is it OSCAR?
No, it's used to be cow.
No.
It's like a really long name. It's from another country. I think India. There's $1.54. Thank you very much, Balls Deep. We appreciate that.
I also like that you do the maths too for us.
He fed full of additional shit like freedom. Thank you, Ryobi Powered Vibes. We use freedom units. I know. I don't use those. Fuck them. I don't work here. All right, Ryobi. Ryobi having a great time. Thank you for the hype train that went to level 3. So I've got 2 more controlled burns to do with the doctor.
All right.
Shit.
I just finished twisting up a doobie, so I will smoke that.
All right, cool.
T. Jefferson, I haven't been to Birch Bay in a long while, but we still belong there. I don't know if I remember the C shop, but it's like I said, it's been like 10, 15 years since I've been there. That was kind of one of the things I thought might be nice is stop at Birch Bay before I finish my train trip home. Thought that would be nice. Birch Bay is lovely.
King Kong Dong saying Spotted Cow beer is overrated. Never had it. I don't like beer, but yeah, probably. I don't. I did a lot of. I did a lot of what would you call it? I did a lot of breweries and like small breweries with comedy. And I've tried craft beers and fucking pale ales and fucking we fermented it in a cherry barrel. I don't fucking care what they're. It all tastes like shit. It tastes like beer. Like I don't ever drink a beer and I go, oh, this doesn't taste like beer. I drink a beer and I go, oh, this tastes like beer. And then the rest of my body goes, beer tastes like shit. That's and I'll be fair. I've made my own beer and I enjoyed the flavor and I made it myself, but still, shit. All right, I don't know where she went or why. Apparently something.
Just a sec.
I popped you off.
Oh no, you didn't need to.
Oh.
We're talking beer, and I actually have it
All right, hold on.
in my house because it's hockey day. It's hockey day. It's game one.
It's gay.
The Stanley
Oh
Cup
no,
is
no,
game
no,
one. Yeah.
guys. She said it's gay. You have it here.
No, it's not gay.
Avid hockey fan, Canuck Digger 420 thinks hockey is gay.
Yay, I love hockey, and it's game one. And I would have had 6, but I drank 3 yesterday after scrubbing a house.
That's
very hot here.
Guys. I got a 6-pack for the game tonight, but I had to dig. I dipped into it. How far did you dip into? About 50% of the way.
Oh,
that's
3
like
periods, 3
guys.
beers.
I got
That's
this.
all I need.
I got this nice bottle of scotch for the game. Where'd half of it go? Oh, about that. Grolsch.
Best beer ever.
I don't
Yeah,
believe you.
there we go.
I don't believe
It's
you.
lovely. It's skunky. It is
Beer
what
again.
Heineken wishes it could be. It
I
tastes
get-
so good. It tastes like liquid marijuana. It's very good.
Well, dear Lord, that sounds horrible. I don't even think weed
No.
tastes good. I
No,
associate
it's very
the weed
tasty.
smell and
It's
taste
so
with this.
refreshing.
Oh yeah, I love a good
It's a-
skunky
the
beer.
skunky-
I'm like, oh, I'm so refreshed that I feel like someone took a shit in my mouth. Woof.
I will
Boy.
show you. I will show you. When I come to visit, I'll buy a 6-pack of Grolsch and we'll go sit out in the hot sun and have a Grolsch.
I can't
and
sit
you'll
out in the
see.
hot sun. I'll
It's
melt like
lovely.
a fucking
Well, we
candle.
don't. We can sit in the shade in the hot.
Fine, I'll wheel you under a tree, you whiny bitch. Like, all right.
But yeah, no. Grolsch is a beautifully wonderful beer, and I will introduce you to the wonders of it when I
Mhm.
come to visit.
Okay.
Weed soda is great. Yeah, weed soda never affects me though. I don't know if it's just my tolerance is so high, but have you ever tried weed pop?
No, maybe I should.
No.
Because
Some
Royce
people
and Bear
really
Weed
love
says,
it.
El Camucho saying what I made. El Camucho Roboto Roboto.
Roboto.
Yeah, boy,
Roboto.
I am fucking stupid already and have to do another burn. I hate the smell of weed. I don't care for the smell of weed. I don't care for the smell of burning weed. I don't care for the flavor of weed. The only thing I love about weed is the way it lets my body move. Like, other than that, my love, I enjoy being high, but since I use it so regularly, that's
It's not really.
that's a difficult plateau to attain. Like even here, we're only getting like maybe what I'd say a third of the way there, and then after we take this boost, we'll be maybe closer to 50%. I'd say about maybe 45, a solid 45% of the way. But either way, it's just I don't like. I enjoy it because of the effects, and that enumerates me a little bit to the unpleasantness of it. Kind of like coffee. I don't like coffee at all. I think like black coffee is bitter
Yeah,
and
I
disgusting.
love coffee.
Black coffee,
I like a good
black
cat
licorice.
piss
Well,
coffee.
black licorice depends. There's weird times where I like black licorice, like if I'm pregnant, I guess. But if I'm pregnant, I don't know when Ivy was in the factory, so to speak. I had weird cravings for black
Mhm.
licorice. It's like, I don't really care for black licorice.
Okay, T. Jefferson, he knows Grolsch. I do.
Ashley Casey saying weed
Sorry.
soda is awesome. Is that the brand or just the type of thing? Like if I have to go find weed soda?
No. There's brands. Weed soda is the thing, but there's a bunch of different brands.
All right.
Yeah. See, for me, it doesn't do anything, and the edibles
Well,
don't actually.
he just
affect me
voiced his
either.
opinion for Grolsch, it sounds like. And it sounded like he said I like
Oh.
Grolsch. Hey, Alucard.
See?
Do
Aw.
I need to put
Way to go, Al.
Let me get my legs up on the footstool and you can jump up on my legs. I gotta
El
get that
Chamuco. You said something about European or Bavarian beers. My little brother worked for Warsteiner Canada here in BC for quite a while. Lovely beer. One of the best, one of the oldest beers.
Oh,
Beautiful.
one of the best, one of the oldest. I smoked a doobie on that movie set. Enough with your life bragging. Some of us didn't accomplish shit. Come here, Al. Come here. Come on, buddy.
Kolsch has been burnt cedar is nice if it's dry wood.
Dude, all right, look,
Yes,
I'll get the
grabbing
third
tubs is
burn
hard
out of the
work.
way, and then I'll move the doctor, and you can hop right up here.
I was totally XP farming yesterday. Thank you so much. Yes. I did such a good job. On the one bathroom, it took me 2 hours to clean the little ensuite bathroom. It was spotless. And then I stayed and I
Come on,
cleaned
kitty.
an extra hour.
There goes
or
my
so for
bull. Who
free.
says he's not stoned a little bit? All right, come on, buddy. Come on.
I cleaned a little bit for free because the rest of the house looked like I hadn't done anything because I hadn't. So yeah, but I'm really hoping that she will have me in every couple of weeks.
Al, jump up here
That'll
or
help.
don't, man. I got shit to do. We got a show for people. All right, there you go. And to prove I'm not...
He finally, yeah, there he is.
There's our pretty boy. Hey, buddy. Say hello to your
Hi,
fans. Say hello to your fans.
Hello, Al.
Wave.
Being a bit of a prima
Wave.
donna, but
Wave. There you go.
what's going on there?
All right, so there you go, everybody. There's the pretty kitty. Let's get into actual stories and stuff. That was my third burn. I'm already freaking out of it a little bit because I felt just that third one like, oh, we've gone too far. Digger, do you like Connor McJesus? What?
Conor McGregor. Yeah, he's a good player. I'm quite excited. I woke up to find out today they did not break my hymen. They did not break my hymen. They simply dislocated it, and it will be back in time for the camps. We'll see them. We'll see
The
them
Nazi
next year.
camps? You guys
No,
are...
spring training camps.
Oh.
Yeah. No, the only we train Chinese military.
Connor McDavid, not McGregor. Yeah, I was about to say Connor McGregor. That's the...
Sorry, Conor McGregor is the fighter, MMA.
I was like, oh, he moved over to hockey now? I hope nobody tells him
No.
about his shin.
Sorry.
All right.
My mistake.
Let's see here. So we've got a bunch of things to do for stories today. We haven't started any of them, and the first hour is almost over. This is the weird... Like, I need to be better and less of a lazy dick to make this show more successful because like,
Yes,
this time
damn it.
flies so fast that I should just not do anything but this show with you Monday through Friday, and we should just do, like, a solid 4-hour afternoon show because it'll take an hour just to get going. Well, for you, right now, it'd be a solid 4-hour morning show. Because it would end and you'd have... That's kind of nice for you because it would end and you have the rest of your day. But then if then if I import you here, then it would be an afternoon show. So
Yeah, I was thinking about that. If I was to be imported, suddenly 9 a.m. is actually 7 a.m. And I don't know. That's
yeah, but I mean,
pretty
it's
early.
still 9 a.m. You're gonna go to, like, again. You're gonna adapt to the time zone issue, especially like in this hither neck of the woods. It's gonna be getting
Yeah.
dark, like around, what you're like. Oh, it's like 7. It should still be bright out. Like, no, it's like 9, and the sun is gone. So you know.
yeah.
Don't worry, our periods will sync up. I've done the research. It's what happens in tight spaces.
Okay, good.
So we have a couple of different stuff.
Hyman already took. Sorry, AP Hyman already took a beating in the series. They damaged him. They really hurt him. He wasn't able to play in the last game, and he won't be able to play any of these games. So they already did, and it's the dirty Dallas Stars.
So I might just kind of jump around with a couple of these stories. We have two to talk about that I will talk about because I think we care. And then I have a fun video clip, and we'll do that. And then I think I'll open up the second hour stories because I'm looking at this, and a lot of these are just like rip and read, and I don't want to just do all of those. Also, I need to load up and talk about the GoFundMe really quick. Boop. Let's
Damn it, AP.
control click it. There we go. Let me get this. What did you do, computer? Obey me, you stupid dick. Are you? Oh, Al, either stay or go, buddy, but pick a speed. I don't really care which one, but pick. That's all I ask. No, don't yell at me, Cat. Don't yell at me.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
working.
know about McJesus saving the Oilers. The Oilers don't need to be saved. The Oilers are playing
Boom.
just fine. McJesus or McDavid, he's
Boom.
playing great, but it's not, the team is not built off of one dude this year. It's really nice. They weren't last year. I'm thinking about other teams, but it's quite nice. We can afford to lose our Hyman temporarily because we've got a whole team of great players. And just, by the by, Don Cherry said that he still thinks it's going to be the Edmonton Oilers. So there you go.
All right. I just want to say we got a donation from Will Heron 3 hours ago, a $20 donation in the GoFundMe. We're up to 14% on the GoFundMe, so share it, support it if you wish. I greatly appreciate it. Convince your wealthier friends to support it for nothing else but to wash off their conscience, especially if you know somebody who's committed like a weird offense, like they hooked up with a really hot chick and they found out she was like quasi related to them, and now they don't know if they've like really pissed off God, and thank God they used contraception. Like you're like, you can wash that off. Like it's what?
That's a very
that's like a step cousin twice removed thing. Like I'm sure it's happened to somebody. That's what I love about being like a solid
specific story, though. Oh,
I don't know. I'm just painting a picture here. I don't know. Hitting a little close to home. I didn't realize it would shake you so much.
How close are you with your cousins?
I don't have
something
cousins.
I need to be concerned about.
That's the part that works super duper well for me. I don't have cousins, and if I did, they're on the East Coast, and I ain't never been there. But I am in Stearns County, which may be the inbred capital of the U.S., or at least at one time one of the prominent hotspots of telephone pole family trees. But I like I said myself, yeah, I don't have to worry about it. It's weird. Yeah. Then you're not family, LOL. They aren't kissing cousins. I thought TV's Will Heron died a while ago, RIP. No, apparently he's fine, and he donated $20 to my GoFundMe, so thank you. And we're up to 14%.
Seen him around for a while.
And 14% is better than it was yesterday. So every little bit helps, and I appreciate all the support that anyone does, because I have to get this whole thing figured out. All right. What else was I doing? Oh yeah, I got to link the merch, PayPal, Fund Me stuff, so we can put those up and pin them and just do a show. Again, we got $5 from Mr. Q before the show. So, see you later, Al.
Thank you, Mr. Q.
So, that's why our goal tomorrow, between that and Twitch, is down by $10. So we're down to 55. And
there was
last time I checked, we
super...
don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Northern Finlander subscribing with Prime for 29 months. We appreciate that, sir. I'm grabbing my foot and my leg and my stuff in. Dear Lord, my foot slid off this stool. Oh.
AP dropped you a $5 super chat too. But he was just harassing me about earwigs and something about some hockey team who's going to get their asses whooped. So really not very important.
Yeah, I didn't get to that yet, but I did see it. Oh boy. Oh crap. I missed the footstool I had here. When I move, I'm gonna have to buy something like that because they took it and I'm upset. Anyways, I once had a second cousin roofie me so she could take advantage.
Yeah.
That's a weird one. Roofing a I'm assuming Mad Max Mardigan is a dude. I hope so. Otherwise, wow. That's even weirder. But yeah, I just whew. Oh, that's right. I can ignore that whole conversation. There's this. I can do this. Thank you very much, Northern Finlander, for the subscribing with Prime. Cowbell coming in. Bell yeah. King Kong Dong. I saw Johnny's cousin once, and she was a smoke show. I don't know who you saw then, because you don't like who's my cousin.
He was
Amish
God. Johnny's
I'm
cousin.
saying, oh God, I'm worried he's gonna send a link. He's like, here's Johnny's cousin. Like, no, that's not true. It'll be. I can think of a couple of videos. The one that comes to mind immediately is my pussy ain't handicapped, which I hate that. But whatever. So there we go. We linked the GoFundMe. Did I ever do the copy paste crapola? No, I didn't.
Nope.
Eh.
Oh, Mad Max Mardigan says, yes, I'm the guy that made Aaron's chainmail. You make chainmail. Very cool.
Yeah,
Very
so
cool.
then back to my other statement. How do ladies take advantage of a dude, especially unconscious?
Well, that's why she needed to roofie him.
Well, but again, unconscious in particular.
Yeah, but I think even if you're unconscious, if someone stimulates the dick, it's gonna still pop up. I would think. I mean, it's got a mind of its own.
No,
Say it all the time, you guys.
it has a mind of its own. But like, if you're I don't know. I just I've never like, hey, once I fall asleep, just start slapping my dick around to see what happens. I've never had that like as a thing. I'll just say this. I've known more than a few ladies who in the middle of the night, like they just started like, let's say massaging the banana to see what would happen. But like there was never like and you were asleep and I just was, riding that boat into the sea. Like,
as far as you know.
The point is you weren't awake, Johnny. Why is there all this cum on my dick? I don't know.
How rude. She roofied you, rode you, and left you dirty. Oh, rode you.
I woke up with all this post-sex dribble on my penis and a wet wipe nearby, and I don't know what happened.
The AP's right. The body still works. Arousal is involuntary, even if you're roofied.
Arousal is involuntary, even if you're chubby. That's why fat girl. No. It's because they're really good at head. They know how to gobble. Oh. Okay. Oh no, please, not my penis. I tried. I guess I have to have sex with it. No, you don't. Johnny rowed the boat ashore. What? Oh dear Lord. Okay, so we got. Oh, did I pin? I didn't pin those. Thank you, AP, for the 5. I believe we already commented, but yes, Panthers in 6. Earwig for Digger. All right, where is doot. We gotta pin that message. Pin that wheel. All right, so that message is pinned. There are the Venmo, PayPal ways to support the show directly. Let's go here. Boom, bam. And there we go there. And pin it. Now we can just do a show. All right, so yes, we are currently $55 into tomorrow's goal. So, or
nice.
no, $55 away from tomorrow's goal, not into. Backwards. Let's go to this. We did that. We're not going to do that, or I mean, at least Not unless we have to. Oh wait, no, we are definitely doing that. But we'll start with this. So, you know how COVID wasn't intentional; it was all whatever, and the vaccine was just, our best golly darn effort, and it's not like we now have evidence to prove. You know all that stuff. Well, we got we have Chinese nationals apparently tried to smuggle a fungus from China into a lab at the University of Michigan.
That's weird. Usually they take it the other way around.
Yeah, well, they tried to bring it from China into a lab at the University of Michigan. It's a fungus for agriculture.
Mm.
And this is apparently, again, I mentioned before how I don't necessarily trust him. So this is from Kash Patel. So I don't know. This is what he's saying, though. He posted this. New, I can confirm that the FBI arrested a Chinese national within the United States who allegedly smuggled a dangerous biological pathogen into the country. The individual, Yin Qingyang, is alleged to have smuggled a dangerous fungus called Fusarium graminarium, which is an agroterrorism agent in the U.S., to research at the University of Michigan, where she works. The fungus can cause a disease called head blight, a disease of wheat, barley, maize, and rice, causing significant health issues in both humans and livestock. It is responsible for billions of dollars in economic losses worldwide each year. Evidence also indicates Yan had expressed loyalty to the Chinese Communist Party, and she had received funding from the Chinese government for similar work on this pathogen in China. So again, like why grow your why grow your bioterrorism weapon at home when you could do it in house where you plan to use it anyway? Because even if heaven forbid, while making it, just something goes wrong and it gets out, it still affects the area you wanted, right? Like, even collateral damage is still mission accomplished. Like, it's not a bad idea if the country is stupid enough to let it happen. And don't worry, guys, open borders, not a problem. They can't smuggle stuff.
Ask me someday about my tinfoil hat. Not so tinfoil, I can connect the dots of 2 Chinese scientists in Canada.
Ooh, wow, you have
took a
hand-eye
whole
coordination.
bunch.
Fucking bragger.
I
can connect the dots. Oh, great. You can draw straight lines, you cunt.
I'm just going to walk right over it.
I'm sorry.
Damn it, I know how they started COVID.
Yeah, go ahead and get my channel canceled. Go ahead and get my channel canceled. I've already gotten.
Well, no, because they've it's all, they're admitting everything now.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I still have a medical misinformation strike for saying things that are now fact. They haven't retracted it. They haven't done dick about it. It's still on there. I still got a warning and a strike because I had the audacity to say stuff that now is like, can you guys believe that this was that A plus B equals C? And I'm over there going, duh, you yelled at me for saying it.
Yep.
It's documented, it's proven, you're all a bunch of cocksuckers and I hate you all. So yeah, it now could the Fusarium blah 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 potentially be used for nefarious purposes. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Roy Sombrero. Yeah. Here's unintentional nefarious purpose. We're researching this fungus at the University of Michigan in the middle of the country. And oh God, this summer, what do you know? The fridge died. Somebody went out, had sex with their boyfriend in a cornfield, blah, blah, blah. And now your corn, your wheat, your rice, pretty much any grain produced in your country is starting to get affected with this blight spreading like crazy, affecting the food that both humans and people eat. And we export a bunch of it as well as use it here at home. So guess what happens? all of our prices on our food go up. We now have to import grains, and our it's a huge hit to our bread basket. Look, if they were researching this stuff in California, I'd be like, but it's in the middle of the country where it spreads the most.
Yeah.
It has the most spread. It does the most damage. It's huge. It's the biggest. It's the worst. Like, again, no. And again, expressed loyalty to the Chinese Communist Party. So it's just, and the worst part is we look at something like that and you go, well, how could that happen?
Happens all the time.
I got a fun follow-up to that. You'd hate to see something like that happen where it's like deliberate, where they set things up. Katie Hobbs just voted in a bill that would have vetoed a bill that would have prevented communist China from buying land next to military sites in her state.
It doesn't matter. They've already done that.
Right.
They already own it.
But Katie Hobbs, the Democratic governor of Arizona, if she didn't veto this bill, if the bill made it illegal, they would have to like reimburse the Chinese owners for the value of the property and buy the property back and go, no, this is American property. We can't allow you to own it because of this law. And you could say that the other, but like, I don't even know if they have to buy it back. They could just take it.
Come in.
No. Like maybe if it's like two elderly people living in a home that are also like the world's oldest deep cover spies. Like no.
Yes.
On FX Saturday. But no, like it's just I'm pretty sure they'd either have to pay for it or just flat out seize it, but the government could take it back. I mean, honestly, you send the military in there, warrant piece of paper, or just fucking guy in charge's will could literally take anything. It's basically the same as Minnesota and Wisconsin, 75% farm, 20% forest, 5% trash.
Mm-hmm.
Gretchen Whitmer sucks like her retard child. Oh. The majority of the state of Michigan is farmland. Right. It's farmland. And at the University of Michigan, of all places, I could understand wanting to have ways to combat this fungus, right? If the University of Michigan said, hey, we want to do this research. If they brought her in to do it, that's one thing. If she's going on paper of doing this, no, they just found that she smuggled in this pathogen so she could research it at the University of Michigan. So in other words, she's going to use their facilities, their equipment, their funding, and their support to do Humpty fuck knows what with this. And like I said, even if everything goes right and it just accidentally leaks out, it's still a massive problem for us. And if it's not that and they're just looking for a way to combat it, then they're trying to develop a cure to it in-house here. They'll export that part. Now you have a biological weapon.
Yes.
Right now, it's just a dangerous fungus that can be used in, quote, agro-terrorism. So can a dirty bomb. But if you invent, like, a cure to it or a way to stop it or a way to anesthetize crops that have it or stop whatever. Anesthetize? That might be the wrong term. Sometimes I get really wordy when I'm high and I don't know what I'm saying in terms of, like, I know the word sounds right, but it's wrong. So I think that's what that was. But I don't think I'm high yet. I'm getting there. Anyhow,
Feeling pretty good.
so back to what we were talking about. So vetoing this bill is just, again, kind of stupid.
It's telling.
Oh, dear Lord. Ted Nugent shared a clip. This is an absolute assault on American sovereignty and common sense. Oh, at least he's not talking. I was like...
Back now to China, at least 17 U.S. military bases.
All right, hold on. This is an interesting thing. Although this looks like he's literally taking a picture of Fox TV. Like, fuck it, can you aim your phone better?
Back now to China, at least 17 U.S. military bases near Chinese-owned farmland.
Chinese-owned farmland.
Yeah. It's very interesting.
You know what's great about farmland is, like, you can have a large structure, like a giant pole shed, for the purpose of, like, farm equipment and everything. And if you have, like, a backhoe, that's just because you're digging out trenches and things like that to manage your farm. So, like, you could totally set up, like, an underground base and nobody would know because it's fucking farmland. Who's going to report it? Your neighbors can't
Yep.
complain about the drilling at 3 a.m. because you have no effing neighbors. All the cows say is moo, and none of us have deciphered in all of the years what that means. That weirds me out. Because everybody in the Marvel Universe who's in more than one movie can learn to speak, I am Groot. But we have never, ever learned to decipher moo. None of us know what it means. Not one person has learned to speak fucking cow.
It's a loss. It's a glaring lack of knowledge. Got to get on that. Maybe what university is this one?
Oh, this isn't university. This
maybe
is
they wanna
Arizona.
Start looking into that.
This is Arizona selling off land near military bases. This is the one I love. By the way, this isn't any sort of tinfoil hat. This isn't any sort of conspiracy. It's just ironic that that the farmland across America, 17 military bases, boop 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 boop, farmland. We got one in Oahu, in Hawaii, because that's where you really want to set up a farm, is in Hawaii. You think about crop laser, like, I get it. I know that the lands are fertile, but like, no, there's not a whole lot of there.
Well,
And you're over
that's
here.
the military base. The farm is on the big,
Yeah, but
big
you
one.
ain't that far away. Like, if fighting is happening, if say war was issued tomorrow,
It's the closest they could get
Look.
to that military base without being
is an
way too
afternoon
obvious.
boat ride. Oh boy. Yeah, that's, you know what? Afternoon boat ride, prep and deploy from China, same thing. Same thing. Especially if you're doing like a surprise attack and you're launching all at once. This is, again, just doot, so much space. Why does, and again, this isn't Chinese people. This is literally China that owns it. Why is China allowed to own American farmland?
Right.
How much Chinese farmland do we own?
More importantly, how much farmland does Bill Gates own in North America?
Probably the rest.
A whole huge chunk of it. Yes. He owns a whole huge chunk and a train,
So
like
you make the
a-
frogs gay.
an actual train rail. He owns the line and he owns the tracks up in northern BC.
He has his
It's-
own private
yeah.
train. That's got to be
It's
kind of cool.
tinfoil hatted. It's specific or supposed to be the reason why the one town Lytton burned to the ground, because it was a Bill Gates train that was going through and sparking flames as it was rolling through.
Ha.
Allegedly. Tinfoil hat here. I really got to do that because it's Bill Gates. Tinfoil hat theory. The doctor in Lytton was speaking up about the fact that he saw two different kinds of things going out to the people, and it wasn't right. And then the next thing you know, Bill Gates's train went choo 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 through the town or past the town, and it burned to the ground. It was wild and crazy. And so the tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists say that he did it on purpose. I think, yeah. That's why I put the tinfoil hat on, because some of the tinfoil hat is just so ridiculous. I don't think I need to, but those are usually the ones when I actually do want to put it on. I'm learning.
All of the leasing military, or leasing, I think he means leading, excuse me. All the leading military experts agree any Chinese land invasion would have to come through Alaska and Canada first. Yeah, straight up
BC.
invasion.
Yeah, the CCP have basically taken control of the province of BC via their land ownership and their control of the municipalities in the Lower Mainland and in Vancouver. The bulk of us BCers do not like what's going on in our province, but China owns us, and we are the major port on the West Coast. We're it, Vancouver. So yeah, if they wanted to start a war and incur into North America, BC is wide open, and they probably have zillions of sleeper agents
You know, we
in
have to-
BC already.
We again, we're gonna have to invent like a little macro for you and me to do this, where we just hit a button, because I can set it up here, just boop, and we can wear tinfoil hats. Because I have one for this with the whole like they have to invade through. Right, the main forces are gonna have to go through. The main force is gonna happen there. But you remember how America won the fucking war for independence? Is like we didn't fight the way people expect us to. So I'm not saying like they're gonna start from within. I'm saying no, not even all of them, not even all of them. But some of those fucking farm sites near military bases are where there are, like, say, strike teams or insurgent cells or whatever that can load up military equipment, what have you, move out, hit shit, get back to base, whatever. And maybe they only get a couple of hits before they're taken out. They're like kamikaze bombers. They're there to do their job, and if they get taken out, too bad, so sad. But they're there to, again, soften up and keep, again, the back door open, giggity, while you get your force to invade from whichever area. Again, it's just still not a wise idea.
The Canadian military have been training the Chinese military on Canadian soil for decades.
Fallen Great
So
letting
we bring
us
them
know.
over here and we train them how to fight in our terrain, and then we let them go into the world.
Johnny, you see this new story. Karine Jean-Pierre has left the Democratic Party, announces upcoming book about Biden. Fuck her. You carried for the administration for how long? And now you want to turn. Now you want to turn. Now you want to turn tail and sell a tell-all book. Fuck that lady. I'm sure the people that have hate hard-ons will want to get their we knew this about Biden. I really doubt she's going to drop any bombshell that we haven't already heard.
No.
And I will continue to hold on to my my opinion. Freudian slip. My opinion that Karine Jean-Pierre is a DEI hire tard who disgraces anyone who argues for DEI, because she is proof that if you pick someone solely because they're a black lesbian, they can suck at their job endlessly. And this also further proves that, because not only was she horrible at her job, she isn't even loyal. She comes out after carrying water for these people time and time again. Oh, too bad, so sad, not on me. I leave them. And by the way, here's where they suck. Way to be a... Oh, dude. You know, it'd be really horrible if she was part of any community that had like a fucking kind of like a bias that people had that, oh, well, they're gossipy, chatty, back-talky. It's really good she's not a part of any of the communities that have that stereotype.
Yeah.
Roy Sombrero probably right. Thank you for agreeing with me. I want to get to these before I think they fell off the screen, but I've got them over here. Fallen the Great saying moo, or wait, let me get them right. Fallen the Great dropping some facts on us. So let me get this. Let me get this absolutely right for you guys. Fallen the Great saying moo means stick your hand deeper. Then pointing out moo means I love you, and ooh means go fuck yourself. I didn't know that. Roy Sombrero letting us know, apparently Roy Sombrero's got the inside track on the book. Chapter 1, I am black. Chapter 2, I am woman. Chapter 3, hear me roar.
I'm lesbian.
Aw. I should have let you deliver your line first, so I could have said chapter 3, and you could have said I am lesbian, and I could have added hear me roar. I am lesbian, hear me roar. As soon as the clam closes the door. All right, let's where is what one was we doing? So we got those two out. So again, we have, I don't want to say proof, but definitely at least one instance of something hinky happening with China being like, let's just play with dangerous pathogens in your country. And then also other people be like, well, you know, we could make bills where we wouldn't have to worry. No. It's fine. You know, why not make it harder for American citizens to afford land, real estate, or starting up a family farm where they could maybe incur some sort of generational wealth? They should, compete against the world power and their financial resources, backing, and availability, right? Because you've been saving up, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living, working 9 to 5. It's like it's all taken and no given.
No given.
Yeah. You lose your mind. They never give you credit. I mean, it's enough to drive you crazy.
Enough to make you crazy
if you let it.
If you let it, yeah.
Dude, you want to know? You want to know why you just heard the lyrics to a Dolly Parton song? Because I discovered today in the grocery store that Dolly Parton has a food line.
Does she?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was rolling through the freezer section. Remember where I told you I got the fajita meat and veggies so that I can so I can spoiler. I spice up my ramen with actual meat and vegetables. I stretch my ramen by buying a bag of fajita meat and veggies, and I sprinkle that, and now I've got spicy chicken ramen. Anyways,
I would just let it soak for an hour or so, and then you could pull it out and gently let it stretch out.
What?
Your ramen. You were talking about how you stretch out your ramen. I would have soaked the noodles.
I fucking hate you. I meant how I make the food last longer. How I stretch out my meals.
Oh, my bad.
Poor people survive by making meals last longer. We call that stretching the food. You dick. Dolly Parton has a food line. What is it? All cake? No, I was about to get that. It's Dolly Parton's pot roast. Dolly Parton's pot roast. I saw Dolly Parton's pot roast I can't say it for some reason, like 3 times fast.
Dolly Parton pot roast. Dolly Parton pot roast. Dolly Parton pot roast.
Dolly Parton pot roast. Dolly Parton pot roast. Dolly Parton pot roast. Johnny, if his legs worked. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
We'll give that in a minute. The cake mixes aren't bad. So I guess she does have cake mixes. But no, she does Dolly Parton pot roast. I saw in the freezer section. And because I saw that randomly today, my brain is working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. It's all getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. I have a horrible problem with high pitched voice. Like, it's horrible and I hate my life. Thank you. King Kong Dog. I don't. I love my life. My life is on the looking up part, especially if we get that GoFundMe done and I move and things are gravy.
When do you move and the GoFundMe helps?
All right, let's see what this is. Johnny, if his legs worked. I don't know what this is. This is an audition at America's Got Talent from 18 hours ago. I don't know that will I get popped for playing? Because it's an NBC TV thing. This is a really long setup. This is a 5-minute video. Here's what I'm going to say. Thanks for the idea. I don't know what it is. No, we're not going to do it. I just made $20 helping my landlord cut up an old couch. Cool. Great for you, Bishop. Good for you.
See? Way to go. Way to go, Bishop. That's what I was doing yesterday. I was cleaning the neighbor's house. I was making that money. Because I'd be broke. Well, I'm not broke. But yeah, I do not have as much money as I need to do the proper trip that I want to do. So yeah, I'm back to cleaning houses, and it's nice to clean a house. Not that her house was dirty. Her house is not dirty, but there are things that people do and don't do, especially when they work 9 to 5. And some of those things are windows and washing walls and the ceiling and that sort of thing, and it makes a huge difference. So yeah, I enjoy doing homes like that because you can totally see the difference in pictures. Yeah. I know I'm weird. Cleaning a house properly, is really, really enjoyable and satisfying for me.
I would give you the 9 to 5
Yes, thank
being a
you.
Deadpool reference, T. Jefferson, but the reason it's not a Deadpool reference for me is because I didn't watch the second movie recently. I watched that one a while ago. I watched the third movie more than not because I just appreciate a lot more and more about the third movie. Like, the third movie story-wise is an okay film, but if you're like a fucking not a movie buff or movie nerd, but if you're specifically like a X-Men Fox Marvel movie nerd, there's a lot of little homages, little touches, and little fourth wall dabs. Like Aaron, fucking always flips off about, yes, Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds, but it's like, yeah, but you don't understand. Like, Wolverine never wore a costume, so the whole line is like, look, he's wearing a costume, like he's not afraid to be in a superhero movie for once, and that's funny. Because, again, in the original X-Men movies, Bryan Singer literally did an interview was like, well, we wanted to update the costumes and make them modernized because when they first did the fucking ones on Fox, they thought the hyper-colored costumes wouldn't work and wouldn't play out well. And so they literally put a line in the movie where Logan, Hugh Jackman, in the first movie as Wolverine, is in the costume. He's moving around. He's trying to get comfortable, and it's like it's someone else's costume because it's not specifically meant for him, but he's trying to get comfortable in it, and he's like, you guys actually go out in these things? And the guy that plays Cyclops, Scott Summers, goes, what would you prefer? Yellow spandex? And it's again like ha ha ha, we made fun of the costumes.
Yeah.
But later on, one of the big things that people are always like, yeah, but it just kind of sucks because the characters and the costumes were a part of the thing. And since Deadpool is the opposite of that, like the 180 opposite of that, where the reason Deadpool is successful is they're like, no, we're doing the costume, we're doing the character almost every way that we can. So they shit on it in the reverse. And they go, look, he's wearing a costume, like he's not afraid to be in a superhero movie for once. And so it's a fun time. The third one is damned good. What were you expecting? Yellow spandex. But yeah, so friends don't let friends go out dressed like they're fighting for the Los Angeles Rams. Anyhow, but yeah, the third movie is great because I've watched, like, again, I watched, if not own, all of the X-Men movies, Days of Future Past, the Logan movies. I'm one of the people who liked Logan and the way that it told a story and it got edgy and it ended and it did the whole X-23 thing. But again, the overall movie of Deadpool 3 is like, okay, it's good, it's fun, it's great. But if you know all of the little shit, all of the little jokes that it makes fun of, just fun times. The fact that they have, I forget her name, but they have what's-her-name playing Carmen Electra. They don't have Ben Affleck playing Daredevil. And at one point, she says that Daredevil is dead, and Deadpool is like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she looks at him, it's fine. And it's just hilarious. It's an entire dig on the fact that she broke up with Ben Affleck. It's like, that's fine. Or Ben Affleck broke up with her. Who knows? Whatever. And then, here's another, I'm not going to nerd out on this for too much longer. I'll get this out and I'll move. Here's another one that I really love, a really fun moment that not a lot of people understand. In Blade 3, both the character that Ryan Reynolds played and Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds themselves did not get along on set. They did not more importantly, Wesley Snipes did not like Ryan Reynolds. And so there's a line in Blade 3 where he says some shit. He's like, say it works, Blade. Say we beat all the vampires. What then? You ever think about that? I mean, no offense. I don't see you teaching karate at the local Y. And then Blade kind of just looks at him. He's wounded in a hospital bed when he says this. Blade just kind of looks at this person who's wounded for them. They kind of like came to cheer up or whatever. He's just looking at him and he just turns and leaves. And then he looks at another one of the co-stars. I think it was Jessica Biel. And he goes, he doesn't like me much, does he? And she goes, no. And so there's a line where Ryan Reynolds, dressed as Deadpool in Deadpool 3, is talking to all of them, and Blade's saying some shit, and or he says some shit, and Blade just looks at him and goes, I don't like you. And he goes, you never did. And it was a fun thing. If you understand all of those little digs and ties, that movie is so amazing. If you don't, then it's just like, it's okay. And that's where I get it. I'm a big old nerd too, man. Ryan annoyed the fuck out of Snipes, LOL. Yeah. I feel ya. Did you just say Carmen Electra? No, I just
Yes,
said
he
Electra.
did.
Did I say
Yes.
Carmen Electra?
No.
Oh.
No, you
I
said
me-
Carmen Electra.
I meant
yeah.
Electra. She was playing the character Electra. I don't know. Chick who's ironically, as she's gotten older, I've been more and more like, you know what? Jennifer Garner. There we go. Jennifer Garner. Like, I never thought, oh, Jennifer Garner isn't hot, but I'll say this. Like, Jennifer Garner, early Carmen Electra, I'm like, or fuck, I did it again. Jennifer Garner, early Electra, nice. Jennifer Garner, current Electra, like older Jennifer Garner, somehow got hotter. It's weird. Weird. Anyways, I have to go to this story because we're like halfway through the second hour.
Okay.
We probably have nobody watching because I just went on a giant nerd rant. So let me see how bad I crashed my channels. Holy crap, we're kind of on pace.
Good.
Sitting at our better part of 30 on YouTube and trailing behind by a couple over there on Rumble by about 10. So yeah. Dude, we're sitting in 7. Awesome. You guys kick sweet baby ass. All right, so it's not there. All right, anyhow, so I got to show pictures of this. You're going to love this. Let's get over to this one. I want to say before I put this up, I'm not a Donald Trump fan. I don't like Donald Trump. I'm not happy with what he's doing in the government. This has nothing to do with any of that. I think this is hilarious, and I love it. It is not owned, associated, or tied to Donald Trump or the Trump family whatsoever. But, oh, my dear Lord, there is a Trump burger chain in Texas started by an immigrant obsessed with the president.
Oh, no.
This is so effing perfect. Hold on. It's a restaurant all about Donald Trump. Not owned or operated by Donald Trump. It's started by an immigrant. For all the Donald Trump hates immigrants. It's a white power America. Right. Except for a legal immigrant who started an I fucking love this president chain. Now, look, I am not happy with things that are going on in the government or Donald Trump for that matter. But the fact that this is a thing, like, oh my God, this tickles me balls. Oh, this is fun. All right, so step inside Trump Burger. We only have apparently pictures. I am going to go look for video on YouTube in a minute. But first, we're going to open image in new tab. We're going to get these pictures up here. God, that actually looks like Alex Stein went to Trump Burger. It's in Texas, so it's not too
Yeah, I wouldn't be
unimaginable. Open image in new tab.
Oh, Rusty, we like you too.
Open image in new tab. Open image in new tab. And open image in new tab. We'll go through a couple of the facts about this first, and then we'll share these pictures. Apparently, again, this is a restaurant. It's a chain. Oh God, it's a chain. So not only does it exist, it's got more than one location. I think you need like 3+ to count as a chain. I think if you have 2 locations, you just have 2 locations. But technically, I think if you have 3, it's a chain. I'm also
You'd have
talking
a
out of my
third one.
ass. That could be entirely fake. I have no idea.
Makes
So.
sense, though.
You know what? I'd believe it.
I would too. I'm gullible as fuck, though.
Yeah, you are. You like me, which is one of the things I love about you. All right. So, amid endless debate over whether or not In-N-Out, Five Guys, and Shake Shack puts up the best burger, we have a new and huge contender. Oh, somebody's flavoring this. We'll skip over to the facts. A Donald Trump impersonator, dozens of American flags, and a burger with the word Trump stamped into the bun are all of the things a customer might see on a visit to any of the 4. Ooh, they're up to 4. Trump Burger locations in Texas. A restaurant chain themed after President Donald Trump was founded by a Lebanese immigrant named Roland Bouini all current locations of Trump Burger are in Texas. Okay, so I'm quesadilla. I'm gonna load up. Let's see if we can type in Trump Burger in YouTube and get like a tour before we do photos. All right, Trump Burger.
Rumble, Rusty, and Wild are doing ad reads for this restaurant.
All right. All right, let's dude, I thought I typed Trump Burger. Where is my all right. Trump. Yeah. Trump Burger restaurant. Oh boy. I just had to type BUR. Visiting Trump Burger US. Would you try this? Who's that? I don't know who that one is. Oh dear Lord, we got shorts. I don't like shorts. Let's 4 5 you know what? 5 minutes. We can skip around. All right, so
Sure.
first we'll do the photos that they were talking about. Boop, boop, boopity, boop. And then we'll go to the video and show some shit. So supposedly they stamp Trump. They said stamp. They brand Trump into the
Nice.
burger. Interesting. Dude, you got what? How? Oh, fuck, really? You got that's a shit ton of fries. I don't know how much they're paying
is
for
a
this,
lot
and
of
I don't
fries.
care. That's I'm not talking about that anything of the price at this point. I'm just that is a shit ton of fries and a bunch of onion rings. Pick a lane, my friend. Dear Lord. And you're gonna eat the burger? Although I
Hell
will say
yeah.
this: good beer battered onion rings. Oh my God, are those delicious? I am.
know. I'm a
I
sucker
am.
for really
I am
good onion
pissed
rings.
now because I got a lot of awesome stuff for food for me when I went grocery shopping, and I was very frugal,
But you
like I
didn't get
said.
any onion rings, eh?
Now I'm seeing these, and I'm like, I have a fucking air fryer. What was I thinking?
Right?
Cocksucker. Anyways,
Or you could make your own at home.
no, not in this setup. That's moving shit.
I guess that's true. Hello, Jesse.
Hello, Jesse. Good to see you. Hi, Digger and Johnny. How doing, guys and girls? We're good. I think I just inhaled a cat hair. I got to start projecting into my microphone and not keeping it right by my mouth because, yeah, I'm going to have a hairball before the show's over.
Pepper is dangerous.
Right?
Yeah.
It kills. Anyway, so this is the Trump
I like
burger.
that you can tell there's vegetables on that Trump burger. You can see lettuce is peeking out. There's red onion peeking out of there. Like it's not just, fake meat and fake cheese.
Well, here
on a
I'll
bun.
say this:
It's an actual
whenever you're dealing with like a small chain or single store restaurant, you almost always have better vegetable setup.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
true.
commercial shit where they're like, "No, we got to pump this out." And yeah, there you want your vegetables. There's your vegetables right there in that photo.
Whoa.
That's an LTO that's fucking weighing down the burger. And again, we've got a crap load of
LTO?
fries, lettuce, tomato, onion.
I've never.
That's what they call it in the kitchen.
Okay, lettuce, tomato, and onion.
Yeah, that's the standard. Like the standard, like 3 veggie condiment to a burger is a piece of
I thought
lettuce.
you meant the whole sandwich. Okay, no. I thought you meant like there was a sandwich that was just lettuce, tomato, and onion, and I'm thinking, "No, that's kind of bland."
Like in the kitchen,
I mean, I love my
if you
veg,
said you
but-
didn't want veggies on the like, I don't want any vegetable or I don't want any. Hold on.
Excuse us while he packs up that fur ball. Don't mind us.
But
it
yeah,
might take a few goes, but it'll
But
get
yeah,
there.
if in a kitchen you wanted that stuff off there, they'd be like bacon cheeseburger no LTO or bacon cheeseburger LTO.
Right. Right.
LTO
No,
on the side.
I was just misunderstanding.
It's meant
What
it's
the
a ton
heck
of
is that though? It looks like is there like a burger bun
burger.
in the
There's a
middle?
burger. There's a burger bun down here. This is the burger.
Yeah,
this
then
is
a
cheese.
burger.
This is an onion ring or 2.
Or those onion rings. Okay.
Yeah, those are onion
That's what I
rings.
was having a trouble figuring out.
Those are some
are
big
onion
old.
rings, okay.
Those are some big
Those are
old fried
huge.
onion rings.
You could
on-
just do one of those in the center.
Maybe it's a big one and it's
with
broken
bread.
in half. I have no idea. And then
Maybe.
fries around
Yeah,
the side.
easier.
I don't know if this is the owner or just somebody that went there He's got a Trump
I
cut,
don't know, but that's
a
awesome.
Trump 2020 cowboy hat.
Hat.
That's lame and gay. But this is the whole fact that this is a thing is funny. And they like we've got hate on Biden and like Democrat. It's so obviously
That's bonus,
pander.
yeah.
Like let's be honest. He's pandering to a very specific audience, but he's also got four of them now in Texas. So who's winning? You know, who's
exactly.
who's an idiot? Who's a genius? You know what I mean? Like, all right, so we're done with that. We're done with that one. This is someone else that got. Okay, we got Trump with a there. Oh look, they got coleslaw.
Wow.
They got coleslaw in the Trump burger.
Nice.
All right, there we go. There, let's see the
Coleslaw and
next.
a pickle. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a pickle down there too.
All right, so let's look at some of the burgers they have here. The Trump burger, 8-ounce Angus beef, 8 ounces. That seems like a lot. That's a half a pound.
Yeah. Or a 16-ounce, the Trump Tower. Woof. 16.
Yeah, that's a 1 pound burger. All right,
Yeah,
so
that's a
8
lot of
ounces of
meat.
beef, 2 slices of yellow American cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, mayo, and homemade barbecue sauce. So that sounds like a fuck ton of stuff.
Trump Tower is the same thing with twice as much beef.
4 slices of white and yellow
twice as much
American. So I'm guessing they alternate 2 slices of yellow American, 4 slices, I'm guessing 2 and 2. So I'm guessing it's a double burger. So this is the 8-ounce patty. This is they do an 8-ounce patty. So what we're seeing, this is the Trump burger here. 8-ounce patty, boom. So they're big burgers. They're wide. And then they're going to go to that's the double burger.
Patties that fit in the bun. That's nice.
Yeah, because that's the Trump Tower.
I make some awesome coleslaw.
Oh God,
too.
there's bacon in it too. Oh dear Lord.
Oh goodness, I didn't even read that. I can't have it anymore. Damn it.
Well, you can take the bacon off. You have to get to Texas first.
Right.
Right? How about we
cart
how about
before
we
the
put
horse.
problems in appropriate
Cart
scale?
before the horse.
Oh dear Lord, I can't eat the bacon part of the burger. You got to get there first, bitch. Oh, I love you. We are an hour and 45 from being done in the show, and we've barely talked about anything. And I love that we're sitting here talking about this restaurant, and you're just like, oh no, I can't have the bacon. And I'm like, you can't even go there right now.
But I was building in my head. I shouldn't be hungry. I ate breakfast.
You're getting
Yeah, that
I'm giving you the
burger-
munchies like through
That burger
the
looked
show.
awesome.
I
Yeah,
haven't really
yeah.
eaten today either. So like when this gets
Oh,
over,
I did.
I'm trying to decide cuz like when this gets over, I can either A, make an actual sandwich with bologna and like salami and cheese and shit, or B,
Yes.
I can try using my air fryer to make pizza rolls. I'm going to have pizza like
would
for dinner
say-
later. So
Yeah, make the sandwich. You don't want to have pizza rolls and then pizza for dinner. That's just too much.
fuck. Wanted to go with the pizza rolls. All right, well, then I guess
Well, then do that.
you make a good
King
point
Kong
though.
Gong, you're getting me wrong. It's not that I don't like bacon. I love bacon. Bacon is delicious. Bacon makes a burger perfect. I am not allowed to eat bacon anymore for religious purposes. That's a religious choice. It was one of the harder things that I had to give up.
I'm the devil then
honestly,
because I'm
it
not
changed-
giving up bacon.
It changed my pizza order. I've ordered a Hawaiian pizza, ham and pineapple pizza my entire life, and I had to stop and change it because I can't eat bacon anymore. I love it, but I can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
that
giving up
religion.
bacon. Bacon's awesome. Turkey bacon is the shit.
I
Is turkey
know.
bacon allowed, or is that obfuscating the rules
No,
too
turkey
much?
bacon's fine. Turkey bacon's fine, and I've had really awesome turkey bacon, but there's nothing that crisps up properly
Right.
like real bacon. It tastes
So
good,
you're
but
gonna-
it doesn't. It's
so
not
you're gonna
real
have
bacon,
to
it's not
like
good.
like when we live together,
It's-
you're gonna have to go to church regularly and beg forgiveness because I tempted you with bacon. Like not deliberately.
Yeah, well, no,
Like I just
I'm
made
getting a
some,
lot
and you're
better
like,
at it now.
oh,
In many years now. So I can probably hold myself.
All right. Anyways, we'll get to this because this is funny. There was a picture that pointed it out, but it's just as good on this screen. This restaurant, by the way, they don't have a political bias. They just have an item called the Harris Burger, 1 ounce of beef topped with old tomato and our oldest buns available. Due to cheating and inflation, it's $50.99. Oh dear Lord, that's fun. I want to know someone that orders the Harris Burger. I want to know. I want to know someone that does just to fuck with them. No, I want the Harris Burger. All right, guys, like find the oldest bun we have.
Oh.
Old tomato. Just fucking.
Right,
take
Mr. Cute, turkey bacon tastes good, but it's not bacon, and it doesn't crisp up like bacon. But Bull Steepy's got the right idea. He says, I dig chicks that hate bacon. It means more for him. There you go.
I'm not saying that you have to eat bacon. I'm saying I'm not going to stop eating bacon.
Right.
So if you hate
That's
or
fine.
don't want to eat bacon, it's going to get cooked, used, and made around you. And you're going to be like,
That's okay. I'm not Jewish. I don't need a separate set of cooking utensils.
no.
All
All right. So I have a
stuff.
question though.
I
Let's say theory, we're in some sort of domestic living together situation. And I make chicken Alfredo with red onion, a little bit of broccoli, bow tie noodles, chicken Alfredo, and there's bacon bits in it. Is that okay? Or is that a problem?
No. Hold the bacon bits.
Fuck nuggets.
Please.
I gotta
Hold
dress
them
my
for
own
me.
bacon bits? Son of a bitch. Oh.
How hard is it when you're shaking? Just don't shake it over the second bowl is all.
The bacon bits are cooking in the pasta.
Oh.
It's a flavor.
Well, then
thing.
you're talking about real bacon bits, not the
Yeah,
name brand bacon bits.
Yeah.
It's actually nothing but chemicals.
but you're gonna crunch them up. They're going to be bits of bacon.
Yeah, no. No, I can't do that at all. I was thinking like I might potentially maybe be able to maybe
I'm gonna have to seriously
eat bacon bits if they're the,
Seriously
the chemical
consider
thing that
if I
pretends
wanna-
to be bacon.
pursue this relationship going into like an actual relationship phase now. The fucking bacon. I gotta fucking add it after. It's gonna completely dilute.
Well,
it's
and
gonna
Bull Steve
completely
says-
dilute the flavor palette. Like
Oh.
fuck.
Aw.
Why do you get a fucking chef course? Smoking cigarettes, can't even taste it. Protein or veg?
I don't even
I
smoke
love-
anymore.
I'm quoting a
more
movie.
than a month. I'm more than a month without cigarettes, so you can just shut up. I don't care that you're quoting a movie. Damn it, I've got a flavor palette. I don't care, and I'm not going to a restaurant.
got a flavor
on an
saver.
island ever.
All right.
Nice,
didn't turn that
nice.
off. All right. So yeah, kids menu, dude. 4 ounces is a lot for a kid. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Neither fall in the grate. Neither.
3, and then the kids' chicken meal is just a standard 3-piece tenders, French fries. They're freedom
No
fries.
cheese.
What?
No cheese on the kids' burger.
Angus beef,
Lame.
lettuce, tomato, mayo, ketchup, and fries. Well, maybe your kid doesn't want cheese, or if you want cheese, you can request it. I'm sure if they're making these to
Lame.
order, they'll let you add fucking cheese. Good God, Lanny, you can't even go there.
Right.
We have an hour and a half left in the show. Do I even want to show the
Oh.
Do we show the video? Do you want to see the video of
Which-
Trump Burger?
Oh, why the hell not? Yes, I still do birthdays and other holidays. I'm not.
Meat Thinker. What I ordered it. Oh, your Meat
Hey there,
Thinker.
welcome back to the Meat Thinker channel. I stumbled upon a very interesting place
don't really
today,
care
and
about your
it is
breakdown.
called Trump Burger, going in and out, and it had a lot of flags displayed outside the building. It was Trump Burger.
It had a lot of flags displayed outside the building. Dude, duh. Have you seen the mega MAGA people? Look, I have not been, and I am not again, which is why I have to stipulate this all the time. I hate the mega MAGA people because I hate the flags. I think the flags are stupid. I think I'm driving my diesel truck and my 8 million flag. The one I hate the most retarded, is when it's like a blazer or a 4x4 that's like a little square 4x4, but they got like fucking flags all along the back of it. It's an SUV and it's got flags everywhere. The biggest sin, I think we can all agree though, the Uber sin. Minivan
Uber
with
sin.
flags.
Okay.
Minivan.
I need
Those
to
are
defend myself. Rumble is really taking me to task. I'm not anti-bacon. I just don't eat it myself anymore.
Uh-oh. Let me go over here.
It's a choice. And if he eats a burger
I have
with
nothing to
bacon
do with
on it
this.
and then kisses me, it's okay. I'm not gonna like, go.
What
to
if I
hell
eat a
because he
bacon
ate
burger and
bacon
kiss your downstairs?
I would like to think you may brush your teeth before you go downstairs.
What if it's a turkey burger?
Lady. I
just ate a turkey burger.
Either way, it's okay. I choose not to eat it. Like I said, it's not a big deal. I'm not LDS. I still celebrate birthdays and holidays, kind of. I don't do a lot of holidays just because I can't be bothered, but that's on me. And if someone wants to eat bacon, totally eat bacon. That's fine. That's on you. Go for it. Lovely. There's more for you because I won't eat it.
All right, I have to.
And if that means you have to make 2 pots of sauce, then I don't think that'll be such.
Oh, don't worry, I can whip up a pot of sauce like that. Anyways,
Oh, I know, like that. Eh? It's just then a matter of heating it up properly.
especially around you, I seem to whip up a lot. I want to get to Kyle's comment because it faded off the screen.
Okay.
He was saying this. I really should go get water and not smoke anymore until I do. This reminds him of Scotty's Bar in Royalton. That sounds cool. I might have to check that out. And also saying, you don't look as depressed as Aaron says, Digger, LOL. Let's be clear. Aaron never said you look depressed. I wanted to defend this.
Oh, okay.
Aaron,
I didn't know Aaron said
Aaron,
anything.
Aaron apparently saw all these warning signs about my last relationship not working out, and like the
He did, and
like
he egged it on.
yeah, not only egged it on, like whatever, like the fortune cookie he was. He waited until after the meal to give it. Like, in other words, after everything was over. Oh well,
Yeah.
And then he pulled the thing that people maybe had suspicions or whatever. He pulled the thing that everybody does when they're like, oh, well, I saw all the signs. I just, I didn't want to step on your thing. Like, I figured you, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Either way, regardless. So he said that's one thing he liked about you is you looked like in certain lights, like you're just depressed and done with all of this. And that's sign of being a real person. So he's not he's not saying you're depressed. He didn't say that. I want to clarify that simply because I still don't agree with him. I don't see but apparently you have moments of looking, I guess, in the way I would word it, weathered, and is what he's saying.
Weathered. Ouch.
And like
Ouch.
that's like you've endured it and you're just done with it.
Okay.
That's what I meant by weathered. And I'm not saying you look that way. I'm saying that I'm paraphrasing him in my own words. Is that paraphrasing? Okay. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm summarizing. That's what I was looking to say. Anyhow,
Right.
Trump burger.
I'm not
something
worried.
that's relevant. No, nobody's worried. I just wanted to let Kyle know the truth. He apparently got misinformed. Eating bacon, then going down on a chick is called surf and turf. No. Going down on a chick who has crabs is called surf and turf. Because surf and turf means you're having seafood and land food. So you got to be mixing the two.
I understand that. Yeah.
So I guess like I understand the bacon and the surf and turf. But ladies, wow, we might be
the fishy.
right, yeah. The general idea is if your oral activities can be referred to as surf and turf, it's probably just a bad play overall. TLDR, Aaron said Digger was really real, says Royce and Bro. Oh yeah, well, also I don't I don't really care. He could be like, Digger's a problem. I'm like, I don't give a shit. That's a problem for you then. I don't give a fuck. I like who I like, god damn it. All right, so let's go to this. I do I know.
Heard about it before, but didn't think I would come across this place in Belleville.
I heard about it before, but I didn't think I'd come across this place in Bellevue. As I approached, they all went, huh, fatty, eh? I'm sorry, he sounds fat.
Familiar.
It was
I was
time
going to
for
say, he
lunch
sounds very
anyway, so
familiar.
why not grab a burger here and see what it's all about?
Ooh, I could be wrong. He might not be fat.
Oh,
I pulled over to park and realized the parking space was limited on the property, but street parking was also available.
Oh, yeah, it looks like they're having a real hard time Oh, dear Lord. This place is hilarious. All right?
wow.
This is hilarious. We have Donald Trump in a young photo, and now we have Donald Trump photoshopped as Rambo. And there's like Christmas
Rambo.
lights or some shit in the background.
From the outside,
that's
the
a
building
private
was
room.
decorated with Trump flags.
No, this is above the I'm guessing you ordered.
No, I know, but I'll bet you anything.
Photos
There's
and
a room
signs.
behind
It
there.
would never be
There might be.
mistaken.
That might
for
be
a
the
different
office.
place. I walk in and the place is crowded with people in line to order, waiting for their order, and eating their food and taking photos. The place was very busy. The inside was also decorated with Trump.
All right, well, let's be clear about one thing, though. The place was very busy. You're in Texas. It's a burger joint, and it's lunchtime. And by the way,
Yeah.
dude. And looking at the menu, I don't know about the price range necessarily, how it compares, but looking at the menu, yeah, you're going to get hungry dudes, and they're going, I want a big old Trump burger. Because those things, like, regardless of how you feel about Donald Trump, sounded like a giant burger, and the pictures didn't look half bad.
Memorabilia and merchandise. Standing in line to check out the menu,
Sounds
you
like this guy
quickly
came from
realized their
Chile.
menu was simple but diverse. A Trump burger was $13.99. I thought the price was a little steep if I was to add another $5.99 for another order of fries. But the employee quickly verified that $13.99 comes with fries. Then I thought the price wasn't bad at all. I ordered Belleville Zinger, mushroom Swiss, kids burgers, and drinks. It all came out to about $63 and
Okay,
change.
so he's driving around with his kids? Why do we have 2 kids burgers?
Yes. I'm guessing because he's got 3 drinks too. So yeah, he's probably got his kids with them.
The seating was very limited, but tables opened up while I was waiting for my order, which took less than 10 minutes.
So it's fast.
It's now time to dig in. My first impression of the burger was great. The burger had Trump name stamped with branding iron on the bun. It came with a thick 8-ounce patty, veggies, 2 slices of cheese, onion rings, grilled
All right,
onion,
yeah, I
and
don't
green
give a
pepper.
shit about any of that. All right, yeah. So let's move this.
That is very well priced. That's a large meal that looks delicious.
That looks like a giant patty. So it's, yeah, I'd say the pricing doesn't seem to be. Yeah, dude, this is hilarious. And this is a mushroom and Swiss burger. He's fucking speaking my language.
Yes.
I can't keep doing this, or I'm going to have to end the show early to go make food. They call me Benny Hanna. Hey, Balls Deep, Jesse SB. Too much for that. Too much what? Too much money or too much stuff?
That char grilled flavor on the patty.
Oh, he's going to eat it. Let's go back here. Eat it. Eat it, you dick. What's this? Were you a wrestling king? What?
Ooh, nice.
But it didn't really have
Nice
much
drink.
juice in it. The lettuce,
Didn't have much juice in it. How did you order it? Did you order it medium? Because that
Wanted
looks
extra juice.
fairly
That
medium.
looks medium.
And by the
Yeah.
way, I don't know if people know this or not. You don't get patties to be this perfectly shaped unless you smush and press the shit out of them before you cook them. You shape and press the shit out of them. So yeah, there's not a whole lot of juice. That means they're using lean beef, buddy. That means there's not a whole lot of. That means they're using high quality beef. I don't know. Is he gonna say that? I cut him off.
much juice in it. The lettuce,
but
tomato,
look how
grilled
soft.
onion, and pepper were fresh. The bun ended up falling apart before I
More
could
than
get through
juicy.
half of it. I really wouldn't call it the best burger in town, but the price and the size made it a decent burger.
The bun is falling apart because, again, they branded the son bitch, and you're using it to hold all that fucking stuff.
Yeah, if you cut
You
it
kind
in
of
half,
you kind of
you'd
put a
have
fair
much
amount in
better-
there. Again, I feel like you're making a mountain out of a molehill, buddy. That doesn't look half bad. All right, whatever. Either way, $14 for that. Better than Red Robin's. Yeah, dude, that's way better than Red Robin's. And I love Red Robin burgers.
Gosh, Red Robin still exists.
Yeah, dude, there's one nearby here. I get them all the time when I have money. It's been a while.
Funny.
It's been a
I
while.
remember it being it was the place to go on a date in middle school because it was right across the parking lot from the movie theater. So your parents could drop you off and then let you go and pretend like you're adults and pick you up at the restaurant later.
All right, so that's Trump burger done. We've got this one here. This is because I was doing stuff about ladies sports yesterday. So in our ongoing coverage of women's sports, we have now actual women accomplishing amazing sport in women's sports. So I wanted to highlight this as well.
Actual women?
Actual women. Born,
Wow.
bred, the whole nine.
Born? Wow. All right. Go girl.
Right? And when you see how she blew these people out of the water, you'll be like, that was an unfair advantage.
Brooklyn, though. Brooklyn somersaults her way to the.
Yeah.
Dude, that was awesome. She's like, nope, I'm leaning the fuck in. I did not come here to lose.
Brooklyn, though. Brooklyn somersault.
Oh man. That's
And here's
awesome.
the whole thing. So she's just starting to, again,
Yep.
Again, if we were watching a video like one of our regular videos with a dude in it, the dude would be like over here.
Yeah.
He'd be like over here and we'd see this. That's someone who grew up playing Sonic the Hedgehog. No, just use that forward momentum and speedball it, and, whoop, and you get right through the end. That's how you get the hard-to-reach gems. Ba-da-ba-bum, and rings. So, yeah, nice fall. Yeah, dude, she really leaned in. Blue Door here in Minneapolis has a Jiffy peanut butter burger. I don't know if that sounds good or bad. See, because I've heard about that. Like, because Aaron, there used to be a place here, and oh my God, woman, like if it still existed, Best Burger was the greatest fucking restaurant in town. I'm so mad that they had to close down. What? Well,
They
dude,
called it Best Burger.
they called it Best Burger, but it was true. So they made all their own shit, their own patties, but they had a very strict rule that only fries go in the fryer, and they did these thin shoestring fries, and they had a specific type of oil and stuff. So it's just the fries were delicious. The burgers were amazing. They were fucking huge. They were great price, all that good stuff. And they had all these like different specialty burgers, and they had one called the Elvis Burger, and I forget exactly what they served it on, but it came with peanut butter on it. And Aaron loved the Elvis Burger, and I always was like, peanut butter on a hamburger sounds gross.
I think it depends.
But I'm a horrible piece of shit.
I wouldn't go for that right off.
But like, and I'm going to defend anybody that loves that for a second by pointing out I'm also a horrible piece of shit because I thought Nutella on a marshmallow sounds delicious. And I tested that theory and I was right.
Yeah.
I was such a piece of shit last night. I'm like, dunk. Oh, like I'm horrible. I'm horrible. Always got the Elvis Burger or the hog burger. What was King Kong Dong? What was the hog burger? Did you
Best
run
burger ever
in
really was the
and
best
yell,
burger.
"Congratulations, you did it"? I don't know. PB&J Juicy Lucy's at 5 and 8 Club is amazing. My dad did peanut butter, banana, and cheese sandwiches.
Ooh, no.
Cheese.
Peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. No, you don't put cheese in there.
Yeah.
No. Cheese is for honey, not peanut butter.
It gets you sticky. All right, so there's that. So yeah, we had that amazing accomplishment in sport. Yeah, fucking double somersault. That still counts then, right? Thank you, voice crack. That still counts then, right? Even though she tripped the last hurdle, you don't have to
first. Yeah.
You don't have to completely clear the hurdle. You just have to get over it and keep going, huh?
She might have been penalized. I don't know. I don't know how that.
No, she doesn't have a penal. She was again all lady.
Most definitely not. Yeah.
Not penal.
Well, then she shouldn't be penalized.
Decocked. Decocked, as the Don would say. All right, so strange will requests. I was going to read through these, but oh wait, no, actually, I think we did this yesterday because we talked about this, and someone said they were gay, and so now I remember we did cover that, which means hey, we can go into our second hour stories, even though we have about an hour and 20 left in the show.
Hey.
This thing has gone so stupidly fast. Speaking of things going quickly, but not quick enough for my liking, where is that control? I need to do the old pimp the merch moment. I'm wearing a steel toe baseball tee because I haven't ordered any of these yet, and I can't until next month because I'm poor. But after I file taxes, and actually my tax money that's supposed to be getting here some point, after I file my taxes for this quarter and I get all my deductions through, and I have some money, I can order these for the next deductions.
Lips. Your mama was a snowblower.
Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Jesse. Good to see you, buddy. So yeah, we've got variety of mugs, shirts, and all that. We've got the Johnny Really Can't Stand Y'all shirt now in pink, and the gem shirt also in a more salmon pink. So yeah,
No, other way around.
What?
That looks like more of a hot pink.
Oh, this is this is
This
is Crunchberry.
The other pink.
This is Crunchberry
The other
pink.
pink was
I gotta take you
salmon.
down, giggity, so they can see it. Yeah, this is Crunchberry pink, and this one's salmon pink.
That one's salmon.
Anyways, the mugs are a thing. I've got a black certified Digger Lover mug coming, and I've got a thank you again, voice crack, Digger Lover hat and shirt on the way.
Nice.
Very excited.
Yeah, I need to get a Digger Lover shirt.
And I've got a Digger Lover badge coming. So these babies are going to get plapped onto that hoodie that I have, and I'm going to have again those. It's going to be fun. You know what's going to be awesome? When we get to finally hang out by the time you're on this neck of the woods, I could be wearing the hoodie, the shirt, and the hat all at once, like when we're out, and I'm in my full merch lineup.
Your Digger attire.
All right, anyways.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would be one of yours, too.
Yeah, well, it's my hoodie and my badge.
Yeah, I know.
And it's all on my merch site.
Really, it's all about...
You want to freaking, it's all on my merch site, because you didn't want to.
Yeah, but it's
all
you
haven't
about
set up
promoting
so I thought I'd do something nice. Right? It's like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I wore all the stuff?
Yeah.
It'd be fun
It would be
and it'd
cool.
be exciting. And
Yeah, it would. And if you ever got that Trust Fall Enthusiast shirt done up, that would be lovely. I would love to get one of those Trust Fall Enthusiast shirts.
That's right, because I haven't made
sucks
those
gently on his penis fan.
Fuck you. It is not. We have to get a Sherlock Holmes one just so you can
Look
stop
at it.
calling
It's
me a cocksucker. You're
Come
calling
on.
me a cocksucker on my own show.
No, I say you smoke a penis pipe.
Yeah, cocksucker.
No, just the penis pipe. There's no sucking it. Well, I guess no. Inhaling is not sucking.
Do you want to know how inhaling works? I mean, it's a form of suction.
I'm trying to make it better.
You're not making it better. You made it as bad as it could be when you pushed penis pipe and you wouldn't let it go. She pushed penis pipe and Johnny was done. Johnny,
literally, that's
do
what they
you
were called
like
in the store.
Smash Burger? Smash Burger is okay. It's all right. Here's what I like more than Smash Burger. My own homemade burgers. when I can make my own homemade burgers, I can season the ground beef, I can put minced onion and mushroom in the burger, and I can cook that whole thing to perfection on either a flame grill or a nice hot plate or flat, well, not hot plate, but flat top.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Isn't that a haircut? Flat top?
Well, that is a thing too. A flat top is a cook space.
I've never seen anyone cook on a flat top, but it'd be interesting to watch. How do you keep the hair hot enough to cook without hurting the scalp?
I fucking hate you. My own smash burgers are best for me, to be honest.
Yeah. Homemade burgers are best always.
See, the reason, the reason why I like making the burgers myself, like I said, you can customize what's in the actual patty, and then I'll give you a little nice restaurant trick. If you have sectioned wax paper, right? You roll the burger patty that you're gonna make, all the meat. You roll it into a nice ball. You work it into a really good ball, and then you just gently press it between two small plates. You get a nice, and that makes sure you're level and you're even, spreads you out perfectly. Giggity. But yeah.
I like handling my meat. I like forming my burger patties myself. I don't need a
Merch.
spreader. I can
Covered that. Dude, it's getting too foodie and pervy in here. I'm hungry and horny, and it's not working well for me.
Oh, King Kong Dong knows the wonders of Montreal steak seasoning. Yes. Yum. Montreal
Royce
steak
Sombrero.
spice.
The Native Americans believe when you smoke a penis pipe, you actually get a little penis in your soul.
That reminds me of my favorite They Might Be Giant song, Build a Little Birdhouse in Your Soul.
Kyle, I wouldn't let you cook my crack pipe, Johnny. Okay. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think you're supposed to
Did I-
cook the pipe,
I don't.
Kyle.
I don't
You're doing
know.
it wrong.
Like-
You're not supposed to cook the pipe.
Yeah, I don't.
You cook the crack in the pipe. You don't put.
Unlike,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's gonna hurt your lips when you try to smoke out of the pipe.
Yeah.
After you've cooked that pipe, you're gonna burn. It's gonna be. Don't do it. It'll be hurting.
Yeah, and I
wouldn't recommend.
I don't smoke crack, so I guess we're good.
Well, there's that too.
But hey,
There's that
Kyle,
too.
more for you. That's the way to look at it. I use cast iron burger press, says AP. Well, look who's fancy.
Fancy.
Oh,
I like handling my
adobo
meat.
is good on everything. I'm not sure what adobo is.
I'm guessing it's a spice mix. That's my guess.
Meh. I don't know. You know what I know? I don't know.
Rusty.
Ooh, we could do that one. I'm sorry, I'm just grabbing stories from the second hour.
Wow.
What?
I'm thinking. Oh, okay. No, I thought Rusty was the one that caused it.
Chat squirrel.
He didn't. Yes, I know. It was Chat Squirrel. I know.
We have that. We have that.
Yeah, Kyle, that's
And
a good idea. Message him. He'll probably have a much better idea of how to go about things.
Oh, we got the story. I guess we can do it that way. How long is the story? Only 30
It's
seconds?
a good on everything seasoning mix. High seasoning salt is my good on everything seasoning mix.
What is
that
it?
Being
Heinz?
said, Highs, HY apostrophe S. Highs. But they've done something to it. So now I have to take some of it out and put garlic powder in. Because there's nowhere near enough garlic in it anymore.
I was always a big
But
fan
highs
of
will go on anything.
Cavender's seasoning salt, Greek seasoning salt. Cavender's is good. I don't know. I've used a lot of different ones, but I don't really care for seasoning salts like people use them. Cool. Maybe it's good. It's good on everything seasoning mix.
It's easy to just put on top of the rack of chicken before you cook it. A little bit of high seasoning on it. It's easy peasy. Same with my eggs. Same,
Yeah,
easy peasy.
Cavender's. This is the one I use, and just maybe it's the same thing. I don't know.
I don't know.
At Chevy GB notified. Since we're on toppings, horseradish. Anyone? Horseradish. I've only liked a couple of
Has
times
its
in
place.
certain things, but I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't know. Wagyu burgers are superb on barbecue. You know where I like
never
horseradish?
had
Now that I was
Wagyu.
thinking about this, sushi. There's lots of times.
Oh,
where I've
that's
had-
the fake wasabi is horseradish.
Well, yeah. It's just what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sorry,
makes
I'm not
sense.
fucking ritzy and have full on wasabi or some shit.
No, I can't either.
Anyways, I just got assaulted. Call the cops. I've been assaulted by cuteness.
Aww.
Oh, somebody wants
Aw.
scritches and
You
loves.
cannot pursue charges on something that cute.
Adorable little Tegra. She just she needs her affection because, like, you know how cats get the zoomies after they've fed. Well, I don't know about her zoomy stage. I'm assuming it happened before now, and so she's in her. I'm assuming her post zoomy stage. So she's in the stage where she's like, "No, I got to spin around in your lap several times and sit down intermittently, demand attention, and then the minute you stop petting me or paying attention to me, I'll get up and I'll rotate like a washing machine on spin cycle until you pay attention again. And if you dare to fall asleep, I will come up to your nose, start purring, and lick your face."
Aw. Aw.
That's not how I feel about it, but yeah,
Awesome.
okay. I'm like, don't lick my face. Don't lick my face.
I know.
Or she tries to
Sweet
eat my
likes to
hair.
sleep on my face.
If I grow my hair out, she tries to eat my hair. It's fucked up. Speaking of people who are overly attached to things, this guy's not attached to a cat, but I would say
Oh, this
pussy
Wow.
pussy hungry, maybe pussy hungry. But he's
Maybe.
he's got a particular pussy he wants to pet. Anyways, what do you
Can you
need?
take me off the screen while we do this, please?
All right,
I'm,
fine.
Yes.
She's a
Thank
horrible,
you.
horrible.
I'm
junkie.
medicating. I am medicating with things that don't look nice.
No,
for
it's
YouTube.
because you know why? It's because her penis pipe is black and bigger than mine, and it makes me quite frankly uncomfortable.
Yes, it makes him jealous.
You would not believe the size of the cock she sucks when she
Oh,
does
dude.
this. All right. Anyways, so I am going to play this. You can feel free to add in. This is a Texas man now arrested for trespassing at Mar-a-Lago. Not once, but twice for the, again, creepiest. And by the way, I don't know if this person is, I am not suicidal, but if you were, like, I would give it to you if this was this is how I'm going to get myself off a fucking long walk off a short pier. I'm
Yeah,
going
but
to
then
go
you'd have
after.
to go to Chelsea Clinton, not Kai Trump.
No. You could still do this. They could still disappear you.
I don't think Trump does that disappearing thing, though, is what I'm saying.
I'm not saying Trump's going to. I'm just saying there's enough ways that can happen if you're going like to this place. If you're going to Mar-a-Lago repeatedly with this intent in mind.
Yes.
Trespassing
They've got
at
armed
President
boats
Trump's Mar-a-Lago
and
is-
robot dogs patrolling Mar-a-Lago now.
The robot dogs thing is hilarious because you know China can hack into those. I mean, they built the goddamn things.
Right? Well, at least
There's
his
bound to
robot
be.
dogs have a slight semblance of a head,
Well,
not a headless.
the point
thing,
is,
so that's nice.
the point is, there's a total software backdoor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure there is.
that's why I trust good old born and bred in American dogs. You can see that they're a dog. You know that they're a dog. They weren't built in a Chinese factory. You know where the back door is. It's the thing that they poop out of.
Mm-hmm.
That's a dog.
Easy peasy.
Lexi, Johnny said back door. Digger's a swinger? Apparently. The
What?
implication,
I'm a
Royce and
swinger?
Barrow. Drugs are bad. Okay. Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
Who are we talking to? I'm petting a cat
I don't know.
like a fucking villain right now.
Overnight. Tuesday, Secret Service agents said they detained this man, 23-year-old Anthony Reyes, after he allegedly scaled the perimeter fence at Mar-a-Lago. Reyes apparently told Palm Beach police that he wanted to, and this is a quote, marry Kai. Kai Trump is the one he's apparently talking about, the president's 18-year-old niece and daughter of Donald Trump Jr. Reyes was booked at the Palm Beach County Jail with a bond set at $50,000.
Again, like, oh boy, isn't that fun?
Yep.
Again, I just,
Yeah.
like, 'cause no offense.
He's done it before, too.
No offense, like, because I'm saying, I'm not saying Donald Trump would do anything. I'm saying if I were Donald Trump's son and somebody repeatedly scaled the fence with stalker-esque intentions, I'm here to marry your daughter, and she knows you how. Oh, she doesn't. I've just made this decision. Right. Well, guess what we're going to do with you? Niece, TF, granddaughter, stupid-ass reporter. Fallen put it on the top shelf. What?
Granddaughter, yes.
Put what on the top shelf? Whatever you say, Mr. Surf and Turf. What?
Surf and surf.
Surf and surf. I'm surf and surf? Surf and turf? Turf and surf? I don't know what's going on. You're going to leave me, aren't you? You're doing the nuzzle me leave thing. Don't leave me, kitty.
Yes, he's a creep. Yes, he is.
No, I'm not. I just love my
Yeah.
cat.
Too much. It's creepy.
No, she's just an adorable little kitty. She's just a good little kitty. I don't care what anyone says. Don Jr. is a nationally ranked shooter. FAFO stalkers. Right, AP? Like, you and I are on the same page. I kept saying, oh, no, Donald Trump doesn't. I didn't say Donald Trump. I'm saying you've got literally the sitting president knows people, has people, whatever. But even if that weren't a thing, you've got just good old American dad. And I'm proud to be an American where I can say, hey, hold my beer. And I have a rifle loaded for any stalkers coming up around here. See, my daughter better stand back or I'll plow you, son. I don't like with a bullet in your... All right, I can stop. Let alone the Secret Service agents. Right. The Secret Service agents, everything else that's going on in Mar-a-Lago. That is a giant Russian roulette game of FAFO. I'm not saying the guy wants to die. I'm just saying if you wanted to, there's an interesting way to go about it.
Yep.
Just keep aiming for that goal. Look, I'm just saying, play at high stakes. I keep throwing myself at this objective until either somebody puts me out of my misery or I marry Don Jr.'s daughter. Like, that's what I'm saying you should do it as. You all right? Ladies and gentlemen, I have horrible news.
Bring me back now.
Digger had monkeypox. I was about to show it, but she couldn't. I couldn't get it up there in time. I couldn't. I don't like how that sounded. That's not good.
Right? Yeah.
All right. So let's close that story. I don't know if I really want to report on this. This is a rip and read that we grabbed just kind of to have fun and go about stuff. But this is oh dear Lord, his name's Christian McGee. Fuck it, I'm reading it. Christian McGee received $20,000 and a public apology in the proposed settlement with the Davidson County School Board. Now, this is a student who said that, quote, oh no, didn't say that, quote, he said, quote, illegal alien. So because a student said illegal alien, he was suspended. And for that suspension, he has now won a $20,000 lawsuit and a public apology. A federal lawsuit challenging his suspension under the First Amendment was filed last year, resulting in a year-long legal battle between the Davidson County School Board and Christian McGee's family. But now, according to court documents filed Friday, a settlement has been reached and is pending a judge's approval. As part of the proposed settlement, the school board will remove all references to racial bias in the teen's school record and offered a public apology from the board for mischaracterizing him in a racially biased way in his school records and provide $20,000 in compensation. How much of that goes to the
Lexi,
judge,
right?
though? Like a third? I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, you know who knows? The
Shadow
shadow knows. Yeah, now we got it. I love this. You're just as stupid as I am. All right, McGee and me. Oh no, 120K paid 85K to lawyers. Is that true?
Right.
That sucks.
No,
You're
it's
still
just
not-
it would be.
Oh no, if you're saying the
for the
school
courts.
board 120K and paid 85K to lawyers, that would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. Serious note, Johnny, I can get it for you. Von Hansen has a chicken rub. The is out of this world. It's from Old Southern Barbecue. I don't rub my cock in anything else, says King Kong Dog.
Wow.
I mean, the chicken rub sounds nice, but I mean, it's the fact that it's how you worded it.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Perfectly.
No, I didn't need that.
No.
No.
Oh.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh.
Dude, I have to keep the sunglasses bit going for my show. Like, I started it because fucking why not? And people are like, oh, you've ripped up. People are like, yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't fucking care. But now, like, I feel like I have to keep it going long term, just so that way, like, when we can finally do this in the same space, it'll be so weird. Just like, why are you wearing those? And then other people can get pissed at. Why is he wearing those? You guys are in the same space. He needs the sunglasses. Is it a medical condition? Like, no, I just have a big dick. That doesn't explain it, right?
I was thinking, no, he's just compensating.
This just in. Lexi saying this just in. KKD eats cock and does dry rubs.
Dry rubs.
He likes a good barbecue cock. You ever had, hey, King Kong Dong, you ever had a ranch cock? Like, you ever dry rub a ranch? Try your cock that way?
Ew.
Like a Hidden Valley Ranch dry rub on your
Oh,
on
okay,
your
okay.
cock.
I see what you're saying. I was thinking dirty and I was getting grossed out.
Yeah, again, we were going with using dirty words to describe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's an hour
Hi,
left in the
SH.
show, and I'm starting to space out. SH, speaking of chicken, I went overboard. It was on sale. I don't think I have room, or it all pops. Dry rubs, ouch. I was told never to go dry.
That's what I was told too. SH.
You know a man loves to torture himself when he can't whack off without sandpaper. All right, so more importantly on the issue of dry rubs, I not the sexual form. Let's be clear. Oof. On the issue of dry rubs, I really like putting dry rubs on meats. Usually, I feel like they go very nicely. But anyways, Johnny just disassociates for the rest of the show. That's fun. Yeah, dude, I am spacing out, and it's like it's becoming a little bit more problematic. It's funny and it's enjoyable, but it's also helpful because this one here, it goes fucking nutso with this shit, and you can't stop her. She's obsessed with the chat. Like, they literally, we did experiments. We found out we were able to keep Digger out of the chat yesterday. And all it took was literally sending SEAL Team 6 into her apartment to bind and gag her. And the whole time, and then it turns out, as some of you remember, she still managed to, with her mouth, somehow gagged. It must have been a bar gag, or you got it like that. And you can, she managed to use her lips to hold a pencil and type on her keyboard.
Lies. I listened to the show without the chat open while I cleaned house for someone and earning money. Yes, I was doing good. I was earning extra cash. And I'm hoping I can flip that into a bi-weekly thing. And I just didn't type in chat. It was fairly easy. I am not a chat addict as you put it.
I don't believe you.
I'm not. I'm fine. I
Show
don't
us the
have to
body
go
cam
onto the set.
footage.
I'm totally
Show
fine.
us the body cam footage. You just
Real
have this
team
one
fit.
photoshopped picture in your background. Show us the body cam footage. Apologize to her, Johnny. I'm fucking around. You're making her sound like a swinger again. No, I'm not. I said she was bound and gagged and prevented from jumping in the chat because she couldn't stop herself. There's half truths to that.
I was earning a day's wage in the third.
Oh yeah, you were.
Oldest.
According to
job
Lexi, you
in
were.
the industry. Cleaning up after people. That was what I was doing. I was cleaning up after people.
Yeah, after you got them all dirty.
I couldn't watch the chat because it was in another room, and I couldn't touch the tablet to talk in chat because my hands were filthy.
Okay.
I was very good. I just quit smoking. I'm 31 days.
Oh, what do you want, a fucking prize?
32 days. 30. Yeah, I think it's 32 days.
All right.
No smoke. Haha.
Yay.
And I can totally go without looking at the chat as well. I'm totally capable.
All right. Let's go to this. I had said, I told you about this, that I had seen 4 seconds of this and decided that we were going to start. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a video for you. I don't know anything about it because, again, I went with, yes, we're watching this after seeing it for 4 seconds. So let me just, this is the zero. This is the start point. So while everybody's filtering in and whatnot, I'll explain to anybody that's listening and not watching. We have a person with a, what would you call that? That's not a buzz cut. What is that? A fucking flock of seagulls? I don't know. No, it's not a flock.
No, gosh, no. I would say it's lesbian, 90s lesbian.
Okay. All right.
90s butch lesbian.
All right. Now, they're sitting in their car. I don't know where. We've got hand tattoos. We've got arm wristband.
The steering wheel is on the wrong side, so
yeah, but it's also being
bit.
filmed, so I don't know. It usually looks like that in a lot of ways when it's reversed. I don't know. Whatever. I could be wrong. It's entirely possible, but that could be a personal choice too. It's less common, but you can order it that way. All right, so let's hit play on this. Sure is, KKD. What? Digger reading chat is one of the best parts of the show, though, says Lexi. Yeah, for some of you guys, bingo is bullshit, and I didn't win last night.
No, and you got trouble for swearing. I saw that. You got in trouble for swearing, King Kong Dog.
Is that a cocaine scooper? I don't know. Lexi says
it looks
sure
like
is.
the scoop you'd find in like protein powder.
Right.
Yeah.
It sounds like Digger. Oh, dude, AP sounds like Digger's signature move. My hands were filthy.
Giggity.
So he looks so gay in this freeze frame. You're talking about this guy? I would call it the Iceman, says Mr. Q.
I would think it was a she. That's why I thought, like.
How do we feel now?
Oh no,
dear
definitely
Lord.
a guy. Weird.
Definitely a guy? What's making you go definitely a guy? Is it the tattoo?
No.
Is it the tank top?
It's
It's
still
the
a
shirt?
girl, but no top. They've had their boobs cut off, I think.
But that is a Charizard. That is a bench pressing Charizard on that shirt. I just want to take a moment to see. This is where I was like, victory me. They're popping a questionable, I don't know what it is, powder out of a scoop, like they're making Kool-Aid in their mouth, and they've got a bottle of water at the ready, and a Charizard fucking getting jacked. Oh my God.
I was misgendered yesterday.
Now how do you feel? Guy,
See zipper tits. Sorry. Gosh, we need to find a better term.
why would you
really
say
do.
that? Why?
Because
Just
that's what everyone calls them.
I did
and
not
it's
call.
accurate.
That's what everyone
and-
calls them. Signaling guy right next to you on show. Never heard that term before. Just whipped out like that. Like, I'm not saying I didn't understand it or know where it's from. Just that's what everyone. No, I would say. I would say trans.
Trying so hard not to say it when we were talking about what gender. And
Okay.
I said no, lady. That's why I said 90s.
Well,
haircut.
Well, again, I don't know anything about this person. All I know is
Point is, I'm doing much better at the Digger's Dilemma game than I used to, and I was right.
Fallen loving your
right
fucking
again.
terminology. Yeah, I and by the way, that is not an endorsement you want. Oh, dude, I like no.
No, I think I think I prefer to know. To be able to.
Well, no.
Out.
The term.
I'm not John anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yesterday.
Because
little girl.
John.
Anyways, all right. So back to the video. We have this a little girl misgendered this person, which, by the way, I don't know how that could ever happen. I don't know how you could bet wrong on this.
Little girl at the mall, she was maybe 5 years old, sitting in a wagon, kept staring at me. So I made eye contact, and she said, "Are you a girl or a boy?" Her mom started to go, "Oh my God, we accept everyone. That's so rude. You can't say that." And I laughed, and I bent down on her level, and I said, "That's okay. It's confusing sometimes. I'm a girl. I just really like boys' clothes. They're pretty comfy." She got all excited, and she said, "I'm a girl too." And I gave her a high five. I said, "Isn't it so great being a girl? I love being a girl." She said, "Yeah, that's my brother. He's a brother because he's a boy." So I said, "You're right. Brothers are boys and sisters are girls. There's only boys and girls. If you're born a girl, you're a girl. I was born a girl." I can almost see the release of air coming from her mother's body and just the ultimate sigh of relief that I wasn't going to be indoctrinating her child or teaching her child something that maybe she didn't want her to know. I continued to talk to the little girl about her brother and her very cute dog, who was also a girl. I said, "I hope you have a great day," and I went about my business. That is how you address gender to children. You don't.
Oh my gosh, I love you, and I feel so bad.
Let them know that it's okay to be a girl who dresses however you want without having to change your gender. That is how you avoid confusing children, especially children that aren't your own.
Oh, this bitch is gonna get so canceled by all of her gay friends.
No, I love this. I love this.
Yeah, you do. Are you one of her gay friends? You weren't in the group I was talking about. Thank you very much.
No,
I said
feel
she's
really
gonna
bad
get so
for
canceled with all of her gay friends.
placing
You're
her
like,
in
no,
one-
I don't. I won't. And it's like, I
totally
wasn't talking
put her in
about
a place
you.
because of your look. I know,
Right.
but I did, and I feel bad.
And
Feel really
projecting your bullshit on them because
Hey, I project my bullshit, my dog shit, my goat shit, even my cat shit. I project all my shit on everybody.
Got lots of shit coming in.
Right? Still kind of losing it about the Charizard muscle shirt. That's the part.
The muscle shirt is what threw me.
as you might be
And she
offended
looks
that they
like,
use the
because
wrong
any
pronoun.
woman is not going to wear something that.
All right. I'm going to go back this just to get, we had fun with that video, so I want to let this person get their last point on here. I don't even know who this is, but.
Same gay person unicorn.
Actually, children that aren't your own and projecting your bullshit on them because you might be offended that they use the wrong pronoun.
I mean, it makes sense. I don't disagree at all. It's fun. It's a good time. And that when a lot of lesbians are totally reasonable people, except for the sex with other women.
Right?
Well, I've always said, like, in terms of especially in the LGBTQ community, like, the sane, reasonable ones are so quiet, normal, and not, like, in your face about it, that it's hard to view it as anything but, because you don't notice them. You're too busy noticing the ones going, look at me, look at me, look at me, and do everything I want. Like, it's like, yeah, so.
That's true. Yeah.
It's real. It's really hard to notice the, like, reasonable ones like that lady amidst the swarm of, it's ma'am, and all the other crap. Like, look at all the times I'm
whale gets their
misgendered.
teeth.
I came to this restaurant with a 5 o'clock shadow and an Adam's apple that almost doubles as a second chin, and these people have the audacity to act like I'm a dude. Like, yeah, because you don't pass. Like, one of these things is not like the others. That one's all aftermarket. Nailed it. All right. All right. Anyways. So yeah.
Yeah.
They're
That was
saying
pretty cool.
conservative woman who likes wearing men's clothing says she was misgendered at the mall by a little girl. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if this lady's conservative or not, but I do know that it's not necessarily that she likes wearing men's clothing. Digger
She
said
wasn't misgendered. I misgendered her. Well, no, I didn't. I was right. But I assumed she was one of the libtards that, went whole hog, so to speak.
All right. Oh,
My
dear
mistake.
Lord, we've got a couple of these. All right, so I can open all these up. We got about 45 minutes left in the program. Open link in new tab. Come and knock on our door. Open link in new tab. There's another video of them blowing shit up in Iraq. Actually, no, this one's Ukraine. But that didn't
Yeah, I was
fit in
gonna
the
say
song.
Syria.
Yeah. We have this has been a couple of days. I don't want to show that one at all. We have a couple of videos, I guess, of drone attacks on Russia. Like Ukraine has been using.
Yeah.
By the way, Ukraine and all their high-tech military drones that they totally didn't get from us as part of that whole
Totally know how to use.
and that they totally know how to use. That we didn't send them people, personnel, and supplies in all of that. Just
These Ukrainians who are being
4
swept
years,
up off the streets.
4
and chucked on the
years
front lines. We
of
totally
a
know what
grocery
they're
store
doing with
conveyor belt of let's just take American
Such
money,
accurate-
resources,
accurate hit.
and economy and just ship it over there. Why? I don't know. I didn't have anybody that worked in. So fucking dumb. I hate it so much that it was allowed to
Right?
happen. And there's my hopes got crushed. I got hopeful when they tried to kill Donald Trump that maybe he's not just talk and it's not just smoke and mirrors, but the Doge thing and the spending bill, I'm black pilled now. I'm like, we're all fucked. People
Yeah.
well, things would have been worse with Kamala. You wanted Kamala Harris? No, because Kamala Harris might not have tamped down on the border and done a couple other things that I wanted. But either way, I'm not like, we're in a better spot now, though, because we got this guy. Or we'd be in a way worse spot if we got that person. No, some stuff would be worse. Some stuff would be the same. Economy would probably be going a little bit more the other way.
Overall,
But
we're still a little bit better
Mm.
with Trump. Just he's done enough things to make the world a little bit better. He's not done a lot of the stuff he said he'd do, and a lot more of the stuff like the Doge thing. The Doge thing pisses me off because they figured everything out. They know where all the money is and where it should be going, where it shouldn't be going. They did all the heavy work, but you guys, your Senate or your whatever, you're not passing it.
Right. And none
which
of those
is-
people are going to suffer
So-
for that.
Exactly. All these people who are, nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to change.
Which is why, like I said, I view if other hands in fucking balls in other court with if we're literally just talking about the president of the United States, I'm saying stuff is different. What is it? January 6th people don't get pardoned and all this other but I'm saying the brass tacks of the day-to-day in America, would it be a whole lot different? Overall, no. Things might be more expensive. The economy, who the fuck knows? We wouldn't be doing tariffs, but would we be doing what? I don't know. So
I don't know.
Either way, the bill we have, the spending bill we have, is bad. The fucking way we're doing all this stuff.
Well,
is
and they'd like
not
to
okay.
say the spending bill would be fine if they just passed all the things that Doge had showed up, right? So they're
Right.
gonna play that game too. They get to
I don't care what
deflect
the
and put it on
here's
other people, and nothing gets done.
yeah,
At the
but
end of
that
the
I've
day,
had that
nothing
shit
gets done.
sandwich served to me so many times of no, it's not that the tax cuts don't work, it's that they're in the wrong way, or it's that they didn't do this or they didn't do that. And it's like, right, but it doesn't matter when at the end of the day the government approves cutting the taxes and increasing the spending, and it's all just supposed to balance out.
Right.
So,
Right.
Congress is stopping it, not Trump. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. I'm not. Congress is stopping it, but how long has none of it that's been done this time has been initiated, and your bill that you're passing for your budget is kind of built around? I don't know. Like I said,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's fine. It works well because he can say whatever he wants. He knows, or the people in charge know, that nothing's ever actually going to happen. None of it's going to actually get passed through and turned into law. Nothing's going to change. He is a part of the system.
Kyle saying the next
My
Democratic administration will overturn everything Trump's done, agreed, including letting all the illegals back in, and will probably pay them for the harm. Possibly. Right now we're paying them to leave. If someone wanted to ride that yo-yo back and forth, get $1,000 going out and another whatever coming in, like I don't like the policy, the practice, or the act, but I can't complain against anyone
Pretty
who does
nice
it.
for a family of 8.
If they were gonna throw that to me to fucking hop over to Canada, I'd take it in a heartbeat.
Well, hello again, Tigra. I was looking at something the other day, and I was doing the math, and I came up with something like 20,000 and change is what I get on disability per year, to survive on. And an illegal immigrant coming into Canada gets 70,000.
That's
a year.
You were saying they pay more for stuff. So as a handicapped person, they give you roughly 20 grand a year to live off of.
Yeah, I get just over 1,700 a month. So
Lord. That's
whatever
horrible.
that is. And then they had the breakdown of the refugees. Not illegal immigrants here, the refugees. It's a whole lot of legal stuff out because there's no illegal in the first place.
I get a little over 1,200 for my disability stuff. Like I have to work
A month, yeah.
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 It's just
Yep. But a refugee can come into Canada, and yeah, they broke it
I gotta
down,
be a
and
refugee
they
in
get
Canada.
about 70,000
That's what
a
it is.
year.
If it wasn't for the
Canadian dime.
inconvenience of places being closed early or completely, I was fine. But I like my time alone. Oh, yeah. Well, COVID, whatever. Like, that's the worst part. Like, everybody's like, it wasn't too bad for me. I don't like getting out. It's like, yeah, so it was Tuesday for you. But for the rest of us, it was a huge fucking problem. And, if it served a purpose and it was like a horrible disease, that's one thing. If they were kind of, I don't know,
But it wasn't.
fucking with us the whole time and knew about it, which it seems like they may have, then it's an issue. And I, again, want those people held biblically accountable. So this is footage of the drone strikes in Ukraine that are happening against Russia. This is crazy. So
yeah, well, you
we're
want to make sure you see that though. You see all the tires and stuff on the wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, these planes have not been in use for a while, and they will not be. They had no intents of putting them to use anytime soon.
Yeah, those are it.
They're being stored there semi-permanently.
So they just
They're
took out a
not.
plane graveyard.
Yeah, basically.
Driveway junkie with $10 for the sticker. Thank you.
Hey,
The
hi,
jumping
everyone.
fan sticker. We appreciate all the support we get on Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube. I'll have to check the PayPal and the Venmos and those and to see what we have. We do have PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs. If you wanted to donate directly to the show. Kitten just ran off on me. Now I'm alone. Hey, Johnny. Been busy with stuff lately, but dropped a like. Back soon. Keep it up. Thank you, DJ Egg Picker. DJ
Nice.
Egg Picker? Interesting.
DJ. At DJ Egg Picker. I like that.
Cat hair in my mouth now. All right, so we have about 30 minutes left. I have a couple more of these videos, but I don't know if I want to do any more of them. We might look at a couple of them. You said let's look at the tires. You kept saying
Okay.
the tires
Yeah,
on the
Kyle
planes.
is saying I'm 100% wrong. The tires are for protection and to confuse satellites. I don't know.
This is weird. All right, so this is a drone, so it was just hovering there. It's just zooming in as it goes. And now this one, there's tires there and there.
Yeah, there's not near as many.
Oh, does it just land and drop a bomb, or what's the deal?
Yeah, it just lands and blows up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Russian aviation is terrible, says Mr. Q. That was some of the most. That was some of their most prized planes, says Kyle. Well, I'm hearing.
How did the tires protect and confuse satellites? I'm genuinely curious. I'm just.
Who the knows? It could be an AI thing. Maybe it used to work and it doesn't now. I don't know. Certainly didn't work in any of these clips. That's for sure. Tires save nothing. We've seen that clip. This is just a random. Oh. They've just got a clip of a. Fuck it. There's shit burning.
It happened deep in Russia.
Yeah, it did. It penetrated.
Was there? Yeah, there was just recently an attack on Putin himself.
I don't even know what that dude's saying, but that is a loud ass fucking drone. And if it's that loud, that means it's heavy.
It's the street, the highway behind. Look, he's got heavy.
Shut up! Wrong button.
Me. Come on, why won't you?
It's a good tune though.
You just like to play that.
You have no idea. It's gonna be on a loop when you first show up. Anyways, so that is you might be right on that. That's the other video.
The outline of the plane. Why would you put the tires in a straight line along the things then? I don't know. Okay, I mean, obviously people know better than I do about a lot of stuff. So yeah.
Okay, so apparently it took a year to set this Operation Spiderweb thing up. Deep inside Russia. 117 drones, 3-time drones, FSB base next door, inspired by Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Real life stealth at its finest. What? I don't know.
There's a game on Steam. I think it's FSP Kamikaze or something like that. You're basically playing as the drone operator.
No, I was right. Those were the drones you heard, I think, in that video. You were saying it was that was the drone you heard, and I want to prove that by saying China put on this display of a drone swarm, and listen to the sound. It's the same.
That's going to be loud.
Yeah, but it's the same sound.
Okay. Wow, that is really loud. So no stealth then.
If there's a bunch of them, but it just sounds like bees or mosquitoes. Good luck seeing them.
Well, yeah, I would have mistook it for just another semi on the road behind me. I would never have looked up looking for a drone. I would assume it was road noise. I would have been hooped. What I'm saying.
Somebody should put song Flight of the Valkyries into the back of it. It would be interesting, but I didn't think of doing that. Now it's too late. So too bad, Mr. Q. Too bad. Too bad. Let's see. We gotta see if we have to thank anybody. It looks like we might. Oh no, we already did that one. That's from a while ago.
I'm sorry, King Kong Dong. I'm sorry that my country is on fire and it's obscuring your view of the Northern Lights or your North Star.
You should be sorry. It's all your fault.
I'm
It's all
very
your fault.
sorry.
All right.
My bad.
Nothing on Venmo. Nothing on PayPal. So nothing to take off of those. We did have the hype train. We'll see where that lands us tomorrow. Otherwise, our goal for tomorrow is currently sitting at $55. And then we got the end of the month for the YouTube unless we miss a goal, and then we'll just start figuring out math and counting them direct for the show because it makes life a lot easier. But thank you, Driveway Junkie, for the 10. Because yeah, everybody don't do it the way Aaron does, where it's thank you for 10, but that counts as this. It's like, but that's the way it works though.
Yeah, it's the thank you, but it grates, it irks, even though it's correct. It's still. I don't know.
Well, I won't say that. I'll just update the goal. People are like, you didn't take 10 off, but that's the other thing too. People get, you didn't take 10 off. It's like, yeah, but that's why, because we didn't get 10. And that's why he does the but thing, because people are like, they gave you 10. You're like, thank you for the $10, and you just take the 7 off. It's like, yeah, but $3 goes to YouTube. I don't get that 3. You don't. I appreciate that you spent it.
Yeah, but you don't take it off. You don't take it off your goal until it's in your hot little hand, right? Like you wait for the Rumble or the YouTube to pay out.
Not necessarily
that money to count it.
Well, that's not really. I mean, yes and no, because it's not in my hand. Like for example, I have a Rumble payout or two that's sitting in the background that I should get in the next day or two, like $100 or so. Yeah. But I've already counted that off of the goal. But yeah, I don't do that until I issue the payout because I know exactly what I'm gonna get. But
right.
Yeah.
And that works. That's better than
it does, and I like it, but that
works
means
better than the but thank you, but it's the thank you, but it grates.
I can understand,
but
I'm saying
for their $10.
I'm saying it doesn't work better than that because like we have to then make that on the show every day for it to pay out a month in advance and then be like, we're set for next month. And we're not there with that because tomorrow's goal is Driveway Junkie's super duper awesome with $20.
Oh, thank you.
And if we had done it that way, 20. You know what? Well, it's a stupid argument. Argument.
Yeah,
is that an
that's
argument?
True.
It
that's
doesn't
true.
matter. We'll worry about it when we worry about it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the China drone thing. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's the story I was getting from. I was like,
what's the cheese question of the day? Oh, shoot. I asked that out loud.
What do you mean? What's
Mr. Q? Mr. Q says, Johnny, you still haven't answered the cheese question for the day. And I don't know what the cheese question was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the cheese question is.
I asked it out loud instead of in my head. And I'm afraid now. I'm afraid of what possible question about cheese.
Ask Johnny what his favorite cheese was because it's National Cheese Day. Oh, that's easy. I love Swiss cheese more than anything. Swiss, provolone, mozzarella, sharp cheddar, white cheddar, Havarti. In fact, I love. There isn't a cheese I don't love really, except for like brie. When we start getting to that, where I'm like, But cream cheese I find really good. Cottage cheese I've kind of come around to. I'm horribly lactose intolerant, which, well, not horribly. I'm not very lactose tolerant, I guess. So Swiss is trash. Fuck you, King Kong Dong. Swiss cheese is awesome. Swiss cheese is awesome.
My favorite is the nice aged old cheddar cheese.
Provolone and Swiss are so close. Or am I thinking? No, mozzarella and provolone are close, not provolone and Swiss. But yeah, you said an aged cheddar?
Yeah, a nice, good aged cheddar.
I got myself a big wheel of moderate cheddar, says Mr. Q. Nice, good for you. Parmesan Reggiano?
Reggiano.
Yeah.
That's the actual Parmesan, because there's like a legal case. I don't know if it ever settled or anything, but there was a court case because someone was using the word Parmesan, but it wasn't actually Parmesan, and so they took it to court. It was like Kraft or something.
Is it like they? I don't know. I don't fucking understand. Anyways,
Guess wild. Granny Smith apples with sharp cheddar, or a gala apple with sharp cheddar and some honey. Just a little bit of honey.
That sounds gross. Ew. Cheese and sugar is just something that doesn't seem like they should go together. Unless we're talking cream cheese.
So tasty. Oh, it's so tasty, though.
It's rewinding. I want to unmute.
From a nearby national park. And
all right, here we go. Oh, it's so tasty. What if it isn't, though? Just hear me out. What if it's not, though? Because you say, hey, it's great. It's an apple with cheese on it, and I'm fuck.
Worst case scenario, you take one bite, and then because you're an adult, you chew and swallow whether you like it or not. And then you either have more or you don't. No, it's really not.
Or you don't
like a
put that
hardship.
Abomination on there in the first place. I refuse to abide by a world that thinks it's okay to put cheddar cheese on a Granny Smith. Now, we could talk about the birds and the bees. We could talk about the science. We could talk about whether or not man evolved from ape or was divine by God. But I will not entertain the abhorrent, demological, satanic thought that you could take hard, sharp cheddar cheese and put it on a Granny Smith apple. That is a sin unto creation, and you best reconcile yourself for having it.
Nope. You
Canadian blasphemer. Dude, fuck you running. You do not get to hate on the fluffernutter, okay?
Liquid. I'm not hating on it, but if I have to try it,
that's
then
not
you
even
have
the
to
same
try
thing, though.
a piece
That's like
of
putting
apple
good things
with
together.
cheese
That's saying, hey, you ever had a nut roll, a salted nut roll? You know, where you get the peanuts. It's got like the little fondant like filling in it. Yeah. What if it were the same thing, only it was more like marshmallowy and peanut butter with your own predetermined level of enjoyable crunch? And you're like, oh, well, that sounds lovely. In a sandwich. Stop sucking my dick. You've struck oil. Like, it's just, it's perfect. And you are like, hey, how about you take things that sound like they would in no rational way go together, and we put them together? Because you explained and described, hold your fucking tongue, lady. I see you got the need to respond. In a second. Mm-hmm. When you described how you thought, like, oh, this is great, melted onto an apple, a little bit of honey, all that bullshit. I pictured.
No, not melted.
Oh, that helps a whole lot more. Forgive me for I am wrong. Like,
changes the flavor of the cheese if you melt it.
Well, and again, fucking hold your tits. Point is, I pictured like Monster Hunter when they cook some of that food, where it's like they cook it and the ingredients give you specific benefits, but when you show that they use those ingredients to make that meal, you're like, and you ate that, huh? That does not look appetizing. Yes. And it's just, again, smoked string cheese is the best. Actually, yeah, smoked cheese is good. A good smoked Gouda. Oh. Again, I got to stop doing this. I got like fucking 20 minutes of a show to do. I'm hungry as shit now. Like, I want to go make food. I want to tell all you guys to fuck off, and I want to go make a sandwich. Like, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to go on here.
That's going to happen.
Well, I have bread, cheese, and like sandwich meat, so I could throw a sandwich together faster than you can fart. And it's like,
oh, I'm sure.
I have to start using like words that I don't swear. So I've come up with these different phrases that I've been sticking into my lingo, and I know now they're coming out on the show, like faster than you can fart, as opposed to saying fucking fast. Like, I could throw one of those together really fucking fast. So now, like, as opposed to saying really fucking fast, because that's a phrase that I used to use all the time. It just sounded good. It felt good, the phonetics of it. Now I have to do faster than you can fart.
Yes. Still feels okay. Not quite the same, but yeah.
It gets the job done.
And it's child
and it's
friendly.
Safe.
Yeah.
It's child friendly. But I dread the day that she actually tests me on it. Like, Daddy, like, oh, I'm going to do this faster than you can fart. Bert, no, you're not. Like, fuck.
Oh, I love it.
King Kong Dog, watch some food porn and your hunger will be cured. Well, let me add another part to the recipe. I really haven't eaten today. I had a what have I eaten today? Where is it?
Yeah.
I haven't thrown it out. I'm a horrible slob. He left, guys. He did a whole stream with this on his fucking desk.
Filthy.
You couldn't get to the stream through all of the Activia container in the way. All right. Anyways, all right, contestants, the cheese wheel roll countdown will now begin. Dude, we did the hill one. The nougat is the soft center. Oh, it's nougat. Ted Nugent. Not a big fan of his music, but his food is okay. So the planes are NPCs. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. Brian the Science, mostly cheese and lesbians. Oh, Brian was asking what's been going on. I missed most of the show. What I missed? Yeah, mostly cheese and lesbians. But I suppose we can talk about the elephant in the supermarket.
Why not? We get bears.
Guys, we got to talk about the elephant in the room. What if he's in the grocery store? Apparently, this is in Thailand. I guess elephants have learned that, like, people aren't going to fuck with them too much. And so if they're really fiending, they can, I guess, just go in and hit up the produce section.
An elephant caused a commotion in a grocery store in Thailand when he strolled in from a nearby national park and brazenly helped himself to some snacks.
Yeah, he just walked in and started eating their shit.
Yep, why not?
What do you do? Like, these are, like, no offense, I'm not trying to be racist when I say this, and I know people are like, that's racist, but it's true. People in Thailand aren't very big.
No.
So, and that elephant is kissing the ceiling.
Huge.
So you can't ride the elephant out. That didn't sound the way I wanted to. Anyways, you can't do anything with that elephant, and if you start to fuck with him, he just has to turn a little bit and you're dead. Like, I mean, he's a boulder. I'd say a bull in a china shop, but he's an elephant in a Thailand grocery store. It's literally the thing. Is that, Aaron, okay, a Saturday? What?
Be well, Wild. Have a good luck with the.
I know you wanted to get
Warriors.
a joke in there. I feel like, again, some people, the need to get the dig overrides, and it ends up cheapening things. Whether it's a mistype or whatever, and just, you know, pick your battles, get the right hits. That's what I say. Gotta leave early. Baseball game tonight. Go Warriors. Well, you know, Warriors, come out and play. No, at 5:30. The Warriors take the field at 5:30, and then the But yeah, yeah, you know that reference, you fucking dick.
I totally. The Warriors, yes.
So, shouldn't be passed. It's not a good bill. Taxes
I tried to.
are easy. 10% max for individual. 15. Blah, blah, blah. All right, I don't know where we're talking about what. Hey, Johnny, been busy. Oh, this is way off. No wonder why. I'm like, why? I'm reading the chat, and I'm like, I could have swore we covered all of these. My combined chat wheel. Yeah, it was all the way at the top, like for the history that it holds. Nope, but some of the women are perfect size. What do you mean perfect size? I don't know ladies that aren't. Adult ladies tend to be perfect size to me. I don't have a problem with them being taller or shorter. Do they make me happy? Do I enjoy being with them? Do I get me a physical and or emotional stiffy that needs continual stimulation? That's kind of the rules. So when those boxes are met, IR wet, I guess, is the way it works.
How
Giggity.
sweet.
I totally have this one. All right, dude, we got like 15 minutes left. So
Nice.
we haven't finished this video. Let's see the rest of it. Again, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with this. I'd love it if he was going after all like the fucking like fake pastry stuff, like the Twinkies and shit. I don't know. Do they have Twinkies in Thailand? Thailand Twinkies.
I don't know.
That is one thing. That is one thing that I would love to do. Like, I don't. Guess who's back for his I just ate lunch post meal snuggles. But that is one thing I would love to do is like try like exotic snack foods, yeah. Cuz like I discovered Pocky and it blew my mind, you know? And that's almost
I've
relatively
never tried Pocky.
You've never had Pocky? It is the greatest fucking
Which
thing.
one
ever.
is it?
Pocky, it's a Japanese thing, but they come in all sorts of flavors, but Pocky is the shortbread, it's a stick. It's a shortbread stick dipped in a variety of like flavored sauces that are quasi chocolate-esque, if you will. So like the classic Pocky is Pocky and chocolate. You could get them with all sorts of ones. I've had chocolate, strawberry, I think coconut. But usually I end up with chocolate. Pocky is my wife's favorite. Pocky is the shit, man. I love Pocky. Oh. I could eat some Pocky while I watch some hockey. Ha 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 ha.
Speaking of hockey, yay! The count is going down. We're going to be on the ice in a few hours. We're kicking ass and taking names less than 3 hours from now. The Oilers are going to kick it off.
What do you like about your girlfriend, Johnny? Well, she just really loves to puck. That should be a shirt or a hat. My girlfriend loves to puck.
That should be.
That could make money at like hockey games and stuff. Let's go Oilers. This King Kong dog. I don't know. I don't know. I wash my hair so it doesn't get oily.
Know. You don't watch the game enough. You don't watch the sport enough to have a say. You don't really care. You don't. What I'm trying to say is you don't have.
Well, I guess
you don't have.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the hockey update, only Digger because I'm not allowed. Excuse me while I go beat off in my shame corner because I'm not allowed to talk about hockey. Forgive me. I only played the sport. I don't know anything. It's not my knowledge does not qualify.
Specific race.
I want to be. I want to be clear. I can't do anything about this. Because, again, I have, if I'm honest, no relevant knowledge. I didn't play hockey in my family. It wasn't something my father started with that I did and everyone in my family did. My older sister, my younger sisters, we all did it. So, again, nothing.
Not on purpose.
No. What?
It's not what I said on ball at all, or at least not on purpose.
I've had you muted for this whole time when I went on my rant, so it was funny. Ha!
You bugger. Oh, you suck. I said you don't have a horse in this race because you have.
Yeah, but I mean, dude.
You've got no But
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, come on. I played it in high school. I got the two masks.
I'm not denying any of that. I'm just saying you don't have a horse in this particular race. So by default, you should be cheering for my team.
King Kong Dong, very excited about this, wanted to share this. I apologize to break into this hilarious bit because I keep muting you when you try to explain your viewpoint.
Bastard.
This is like I did it twice. That's the hilarious part about this. Mediocre. Where is it? I don't want to get the name wrong, and it went through here. Mediocre personality going. Johnny's gonna be in trouble. Like now that she knows, yeah. But. Fucking, it was hilarious, dude. No, I'm sorry. Mediocre person, I kick his ass, Digger. Like you catching on because the chat will spill the beans. Absolutely, you catching on to it was the best part. Like that's why it's like I said I muted you, and you're like, oh, you dick. What I said was, and I just clicked the button, and I'm like, right. And then I just kind of fucking, believe me, you'll go watch it back later, and it's funny. My 3D printer upgrade came in. Good for you, Brian. Oh, yay. Brian. Off camera sometime. You do resin printing, right? Like I have a oh look, I'll just be honest. I have a toy, for lack of a better word, that I bought from the local from like a local zoo thing at a special thing. And I didn't break it. It fell and broke because it's a weird slinky dragon toy. It broke a wing and I want to see if I can do something about fixing the part that broke. or replacing it or something. Just want to, I don't know, figure it out. Toy, pocket pussy. No, I could go grab it if my legs worked, but they don't, so too bad. It's a red dragon, and it's like very slinky and whatever. And my daughter likes playing with it. I got it when we were out. It was like a toy that she played with in the car when we were coming back from a thing at a zoo. And I've got it over here. It's like a fun thing. It's like a fidgety toy that she can play with. She can just pose it or whatever. It's never been a thing. It was totally durable. I wasn't really worried, but it had wings that folded out, and then I can completely remove them or whatever. But I started thinking about it more because apparently this model is something that a lot of people can print, because my daughter got a smaller one from her first grade, or from her kindergarten teacher. Kindergarten or first grade? I'm a horrible adult. I don't know. I think it's first grade.
She's grade 6, or she's 6 going on 7. Then yeah, she's probably
first
in
grade.
First grade.
So yeah, she graduated first grade. And one of the prizes she got for doing really well, she got this little dragon that's in an egg. And so it's an egg. It looks like a dragon egg. You twist it, it opens up. It's got one of these little coily dragons in it. I'm like, oh my God, that's cool. I would totally love to get a fucking big egg for my big red dragon. But I don't know if they make them. Happy 420. I missed 420. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. Here it is. Ha.
Oh, it is right now. 420 right now.
I have all kinds of printing, right? All right, then. We'll have to talk. And she has a cat. All right, so we have 10 minutes left. We're done, I think, with the elephant in the grocery store story.
Yeah.
So we'll throw that one out of here. And you're out of there. This is one, oh boy, I did not know this was a thing.
It's called underwater rugby.
I want to know what the fuck St. Caesar's people are thinking.
Uh-oh.
It's called underwater rugby because it's full contact. But ultimately, it's as you've seen on the video, you're in a deep pool, 4 meters deep or thereabouts. That's what we play in Putney. You've got snorkel, flippers, mask, and you're trying to wrestle a ball which is a slightly smaller diameter than a football, filled full of salt water.
This seems like the stupidest sport ever.
Yeah.
Like, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
there's water polo. Isn't that good enough?
Again,
and at least you don't you don't go underwater.
Just say you're gay and you want a reason to excitedly grope other dudes in the pool. Like, don't do it at any time you're in the pool.
Well, no, again, that's water polo.
No, guys, we already have a game for you guys to plow each other in the butt while you're swimming.
We do. We do.
I don't understand what guy wants to like, yeah, I really want to get over there. I'm going to get the ball, and then I'm going to swim down under the water and risk drowning for the sake of sport.
Right. There's no need. There's really
and
no
if there's
need.
ever a time you might accidentally inhale, it's while aggressively wrestling somebody else. Again, underwater. I just feel like at a certain point, Darwin's like, come on, child safety is backfired. Look at how many of you are surviving.
Right? Been saying that for like the last couple of weeks.
I thought that was synchronized swimming, says King Kanto. Point is, we've got so many water sports where these things work. So many. So yes.
OSH is being smart. How do you get the horses out of the pool with water polo? You'd be amazed.
Now you get them out with water booze, Kashi. The hardest part is swimming down to the bottom and pick up the goat carcass. But yeah, water polo. By the way, this is 20 seconds in to an 2 minute and 10 second, 20 seconds into a 2 minute and 10 second video. How much can there be to say about this sport? We've covered it. You're playing rugby underwater.
Into a large waste paper basket.
I mean, is the goalkeeper allowed to sit in the basket there? Because that's effectively what was happening. It looked like, is that a goal? Would you call that a goalkeeper a defender?
Yeah, but you know how hard it's going to be to lift him up a bit?
You've got a goalkeeper which does exactly that. They puts his back on the goal and uses the fins to put pressure down to hold himself down or themselves down. You've got defender which lies in front, and then attackers which do as they say on the tin. They they attack the goal.
Oh, I guess this is a guy and girl
co-ed
sport?
team.
Good time to come up for air, for
Co-ed
example.
team, yeah.
When you have to breathe. But yeah, it's
Top tip.
that's a lovely part of the tactics is deciding
A lovely
when you're gonna
part of the
hold your breath,
tactics.
when you're gonna push
All right,
yourself.
guys. Look, we want to hold out until they're just about blue in the face, and then we dive. A secret weapon is Timmy's mom. I heard from Chad's dad that she can hold her breath a really, really, really long time in the hot tub. Dude! Oh, fuck. This
King
is
Kong
dumb.
Dong co-ed equals less gay. So he's getting interested now. Now that it's co-ed.
Who gave Superman a sunroof? He's driving around with his hand hanging out the top. All right. Co-ed equals less gay. I mean, less gay, but yeah, like Mr. Q said, just have sex already. All right. 3 breaths is a penalty. Aw.
And when you're going to come up to breathe, and I think that's what's so beautiful about the game.
So beautiful about the game is that his Bob was loved in the sport of underwater rugby, and we're very, very sad to have lost Bob. But he decided he could either go up and claim another breath, or accept that he's breathed his last. But he will win this game, and it is in his honor that we say thank you to the other team. Because he drowned and they still won. You're a bad sport, Chad. Well, dude, he was already dead. What do you want me to do? Not score the goal?
Right? Bushkashi will still be my favorite sport ever. Yes, that was actually surprisingly entertaining.
Dude, Buzkashi is a goddamn good time. Took me too long to understand the convertible comment, says SH.
In terms of safety, I mean, there are very few injuries. Everything's slowed down. We get a lot of ex-rugby players who maybe have done their knees in, done their shoulders in, that still want to sort of play the game.
So they decided, why not add drowning in it? Look, my knees and my shoulders ain't what they used to be. So how about we kick and punch and fight in the pool? Underwater.
It's not as stressful on the joints.
Hey, at least when you're drowning, you won't be able to pull yourself up very easily. Because, that crick in my neck. Like,
right?
SH saying, I saw a hiney. I'm pretty sure I got a full-on... Pretty sure one of these tussles had a full-on clam cam moment. And I'm not happy about it. But it was covered. So, we just didn't keep it.
But they're able to do it in a much slower pace and less sort of risk
that's a booty.
of injury.
That's a booty.
Teams, men, so men and women can play the sport together.
We play together all the time.
Right. We play together all the time. In and out of the pool. In the locker room. It's a giant swingers club. It turns out the ball is a pineapple.
And I think there's a lot less disparity between men and women in underwater rugby and as there is in overland, or overland rugby, I guess we'll call it, because it's not just about strength.
It's about lung capacity, and some of you ladies have fucking huge lung capacity.
Just better at it.
Like if I had $1 for every time that I was just fucking launching a tent pole because of the lung capacity on that girl. Like, I don't know if you noticed or not, guys. Digger has amazing lung capacity.
You think that's good? Wait until after my lungs have recovered from the smoking. I'll be able to hold my breath forever.
Thank you, Jesus. Snuck that one under the goal. All right. Holy shit, we only have 2 minutes left. So that's the end of that. Let's go to something fun and lighthearted to end out the show. I had all these lined up for that reason. I didn't get to anything else that I had set up for the third hour, so fuck it. But where is let's control load these. Boop.
Labby's
love
right.
what
It
I
looks
do.
like underwater foreplay.
Say that. Let's Let's go to, is it one of these? I'll figure out which one I
Ludwig, I'm sorry.
All right. Bunnies are cute when they get angry. We'll do this one. We'll do this for the people who love animal stuff. Digger's a big animal lover. Here we go. Boom. Rabbits getting angry.
You're mad, but you can't just jump out here.
I don't think that rabbit's angry. That rabbit ain't angry.
Feed me.
Uh-oh. Again, they said angry.
It is flat. I thought the girls do me.
Yeah, that bunny can't make up his mind. Angry wabbit, angry wabbit, angry wabbit.
Ludwig, I'm sorry.
All right.
You're mad, but you can't just jump
Oh,
out
I just muted myself. All right, so there we go. There we go. The stomping is fun. We've been, I gotta get going here. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's all been awesome. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Until then, take care, have fun, and are you on tonight, tomorrow, anything else? What's going on with you?
No, it's hockey night
Oh,
in
that's
Canada.
right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yes.
All right, well, we're gonna head out of here.
I'll be on tomorrow reading. Thank you very much
All right.
again.
I gotta
I see
go
what
handle
you're
some
doing.
stuff. I gotta use the restroom. I'm gonna hit the exit and see you later.
Shut up. Okay. And sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it.